RHL play-in qualifier number 1 is in the books. 17 teams participated, but only 4 advanced to take part in the 2-day play-in placements coming up on December 14th and 15th. Here's how. 2 teams made it through the upper bracket, winning all 3 of their matches, Windchime Frogs and Invictus. Invictus managed it without any losses, while the Windchime Frogs did drop 1 game along the way to OO What's This, a team that would later advance in the lower bracket. And speaking of that lower bracket, let's take a look at our qualifiers from among the losers. As mentioned, OO What's This survived the day after falling to the Windchime Frogs in the upper bracket final qualifying round. They were able to knock out the resilient Buzzard Wasp to secure their spot in the placements. The final team to advance from play-in qualifier number 1 is Girls with Tudes, the team that Invictus was able to dispatch in their final qualifying round. In the losers bracket final qualifier of the day, the girls managed to take care of a spunky new entry this season, Team XD from Finland, a team to watch going forward based on a strong performance in their debut. How does all of this work, you might be wondering? Over the course of our 4 play-in qualifying events, 15 teams will win the right to participate in Championship Season 5. Waiting on the 15 intrepid teams battling their way in is Absolute Leverage Esports. Aleph won the RHL Open, the now retired RHL Minor Leagues, and earned the right to bypass qualifications. Together, these 16 teams will play in a 2-day placement event on December 14th and 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern. The results of this event will be used to sort teams in a division for regular season play. In Championship Season 5, the RHL has expanded from 2 to 3 competitive divisions: the Champions Division, the Contenders Division, and the Challengers Division. Each division will be comprised of 6 teams for an 18-team total field. 2 teams have already captured spots in the Champions Division as rewards for their Season 4 accomplishment. Semifinal earned their auto bid twice, both by having the best record in the regular season and by winning the overall league championship at our Season 4 Grand Final. However, since they can only take 1 auto bid, the other is awarded to the Grand Finals runner-up, Screwbot Esports. That means Semifinal and Screwbot get to kick back and watch the rest of the hopefuls try to claw their way through not only the qualifying rounds, but also the placements. We know the Windchime Frogs, Girls with Tudes, Invictus, and OO What's This have all advanced. After that, there are 2 more play-in qualifying opportunities, Saturday, November 30th, and Sunday, December 8th, all leading to the big play-in placements on December 14th and 15th. Enjoy play-in qualifier number 2, where 4 more teams punch their tickets. Until next time, I'm Broba, and this is Rewind.
Welcome, Rocket Hockey League fans. It's a cold day here as we move into week 2 of our Season 5 play-ins. My name is Schwa IRL, and with me today, he's the filthy Knigget, but I still love him. Baze Knight, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I love my intro.
Thank you.
How are you doing today? Are you ready for some hockey action?
I am super ready. I am so stoked to get to see this again. I really enjoyed last week. I'm surprised I was asked to come back and cast again. But either way, here I am. Who are we going to be seeing today?
Well, we have a good amount of teams that signed up today, and I think the first team that we're going to be looking at is going to be the Dumb Punks and the Flying Monkeys. Maybe I don't. That's the team that
I
I want to
believe so.
see.
It's what's
But
marked on the list, so I'm
yeah,
assuming
there we
that's what we're going
go.
to be doing.
But yeah, that'll be our first matchup, and then we have a couple others going out. I think you can see the bracket if you do exclamation bracket in the chat. You can see all the people that are going to be competing in this tournament. But we should have some good action today.
And our teams will be joining soon, and once they're up, you're going to start seeing them on the video. Also, if you love this Hockey League action and you're new here, hit that follow button up above. Doesn't cost you anything to hit that follow button, but it shows how much you love Rocket Hockey League. If you are feeling, oh, we don't have a subscription button, I remember that from last week. I'm getting there, folks. I apologize to my producers.
We'll
Looks
get a
like,
subscription button though with your help.
ooh, with your help, we'll get a subscription button. Oh, you guys should join and help us get one.
And make sure to
So
join the Discord too, so you can stay up to date on all the tournaments. Because it's
join
not
the
just
Discord
the
as
main
well.
tournament.
Then you'll be able to stay up to date on all the tournaments. It's not just this that we'll be having each week. Going to be a lot of other things going on. So make sure you click those buttons that are being shown in the chat right now and show your support. This is such a great community. Be a part of it. Baze, do you know any of the players we're going to be seeing in this match, or any of the other players in some of the matches going on?
I will probably know a decent amount of them. There are some new faces though in the tournament, which I love to see. Uh, these two teams, though, I'm pretty well know all the members. I don't know who they're going to be fielding, but I'm looking to see some buddies out here. Redwood is the team captain of the Dumb Pucks, and then I don't know who their captain is. I want to say Victor is the captain of the Flying Monkeys, but I'm not 100%. But Victor and his buddies over there, I think this is going to be really good. These are two teams that I was kind of surprised didn't make the qualifier in round one, but that just goes to show that there was some heavy competition in that first qualifier. A lot of like a couple ex champs in there with Skyfall and IV, and a lot of new up and comers that are just really great. So this is the second chance, and I think that they're going to get it this time. But they're going to have to fight each other in the beginning. So somebody is going into the lower bracket right away.
And of my limited experience, I did get to see a pinch of salt last week, who is playing One United Power. And then the winner of that game will play the winner of the game. We'll be watching first the Dumb Punks versus the Flying Monkeys. I really did actually enjoy watching a pinch of salt last week. I thought they played really well, so I wouldn't mind seeing them move on. But of course, that's very limited bias from a single week of getting to watch Rocket Hockey League here. Uh, we do have the players about to join. We've got one team in. We're just waiting on one more team. What are some tips that you might have for teams going into plans on what they can do to kind of get the best chance of moving forward in the tournament and maybe even clinching one of those spots?
Play good. That's always a good first step. From there, just watch your positioning. Like snow day's a little bit different. When you're third back, you probably want to stick to where you can block a shot from anywhere. Like the puck could literally leave their corner and end up in your net in under 2 seconds, under a second, sometimes if it's a good pinch. So you really have to have your positioning on point to watch out for those plays. But here they come. We got them coming in. 11 Milnor and Redwood on the Dumb Pucks, and Myth, Victor, and Visitor on the Flying Monkeys.
Indeed, here we go. Some great advice. We'll see who's going to listen the most and who's going to put the puck in the hole the most times, which almost always guarantees that you're going to win. At least 80% of the time. Milnor. Melaner?
It's Milnor.
Milnor. Okay.
Milnor. He's our resident Navy man, too.
Oh, right on. Milnor is going to pass it up forward and just throw it in the empty net. The visitor was not around to visit that one.
Boom, easy as that. Milner catches a really great touch right here. Gets that perfect hit with the puck, which in Snow Day, there's like weird touches you can get on the puck if it's flat and you hit it the right way. You technically get two or three hits, and I think right there maybe he got that and got an air pinch for the goal.
So Victor taking this one around mid. It's going to go a little too far. Visitor's going to send it back center. Milner going up, and Myth just missing the touch after. Victor not able to get up for this one. This is going to go back the other way. Flying Monkeys now struggling to get this back out of their side. Dumb Pucks keeping it over here very well. 11 putting it into the corner. Myth getting the hit on it, but Redwood's going to win the 50 over Visitor. Now Milner's got to play upfield, but just kind of gave it away. And now Myth and Visitor are going to clear it out the other way. And put it on, and Redwood's going to finish it off for an own goal.
Interesting decision from Red to take this shot. I think he was trying to clear it across his box, but that's a dangerous maneuver. I think he had time to go around the other side and hit it to the left, maybe.
Yeah, it looked like it might even hit the post. So if it gotten a favorable bounce.
But I think Redwood's just going for the clips. He wants something exciting.
It's just already. Well, it's certainly suspenseful anytime someone puts it across the goal when it's completely unnecessary. Milner now going up and trying to clear it out of Dumb Puck's side. Myth says it's a fact we want to hear. Myth's putting it back on, and Redwood's going to clear it out to the corner. Visitor now is just going to fly past that one. Let Redwood get some dribbles around 2 of the Flying Monkeys, but Myth was not fooled and gives it off to Milner. 11 and Milner now chasing the other side of the Flying Monkeys half. Victor with a big 50 up near the ceiling. Redwood's going to put it center, though. It's not going to drop in time. 11 with the pinch back towards the goal, but did not get the roll off the post that he was looking for.
Man, that was a great passing play, and if 11 had been Milner had been ready in position, that would have been a great goal, but not quite what they wanted. But they're getting close.
And they are. Victor's got this one close, coming up with the 50 against 11 on the ceiling. Milner, though, got a piece of it, and it got cleared out. Victor now trying to put that pass in. Visitor's going to go up. And he's going to visit the Redwoods. Redwoods won that one. We're still on the dumb pucks half, though. 11 finally getting it the other side. Redwood's going to put it off the backboard, but there's no one really in position for this at that point. Visitor can put it mid. Victor's there, gets the hit. Myth decides to back off, and probably a good decision. He was a little too far back, and they were a little too committed up front.
We've got a decent midfield battle here going on from both teams. Nobody really winning out any great position. Good pinch, though, right there.
And a chance at the goal, or at least a pass. 11 went wide on the pass, though. And indeed, so we went back to the Flying Monkey side for a little bit, but we're already back to the dumb puck side now. Can Myth do something with it? Gets a little half dribble over to the corner. All 3 of Dumb Puck's teammates are over in that one corner, but the pinch went just slightly too hard when it cleared.
Both teams fighting to end this stalemate. It's going to be a little disappointing for the Dumb Pucks if they end up losing this game off of a goal and an own goal, but it might happen.
Yeah, it's rough to come out knowing like that was the deciding factor. But Myth now taking it forward. Victor has to come up from behind. He's going to look to try to pass it off to Visitor, who was there, but man, Milner read that all the way. Myth now. 1-on-1. Victor's coming up with him. Didn't quite get it past 11, but it is going to go mid. Victor's going to push it down. And what a, just barely missed on the post. It didn't show anyone how to save.
Yeah, that was such a great attempt. It was just barely posting out and a little bit more in, and I'm pretty sure it was posting in, and nobody was in position to stop it either. Near miss from Victor and the Flying Monkeys.
And Milner now putting this off the back. We've been on the Flying Monkeys side and really around the goal for a little bit now since that last push from the Flying Monkeys going the other way. Victor now trying to clear it out. Milner's going to keep it mid. Dumb Puck's in a position to try and do something, but Milner's going to miss that. 11's going to come up. Double commit, triple commit from the Flying Monkeys. They are way out. Milner not able to put that pass in. It was just to the left of the goal. Milner not quite able to get that touch, and we see overtime.
And here we go. Now for the golden goal situation. Somebody's going to come out victor on this first match.
I would pick Victor. 100% will come out victor on every match tonight. Myth is going to put it mid and try to get his team to be victorious. 11's pushing up. Victor and Visitor were on it. And they're pushing forward.
Mid. Oh boy, that was close.
Such a good try. Myth still got it mid. This can still go in. Victor's going to get that victory.
I think you called it. And that all started from a misplay from Redwood in midfield. I hate to see it, and I know he's probably kicking himself. But there was a hit back towards him, and I was screaming in my mind, jump! Jump over the puck, let it go past you. And he just tried to run away from it and ended up clipping it back in mid. But the Flying Monkeys take full advantage of that mistake, and they score it and take home the first win.
They do, and then you look at the stats, and they speak a different story. 9 shots on goal from the Dumb Pucks, so just really putting a lot of shots out there. But only 4 saves from the Flying Monkeys, and they got 1, so that's 5. So the Dumb Pucks threw 4 shots at the net that weren't going to go in. no matter what. Although one of them was that one off the post. I would leave that.
Yeah, they were getting real close, but not quite taking it. But
Yeah.
those
I,
two big mistakes, and I won't mention the player's name. We don't want to hurt him too much, but those two big mistakes lost them that match, and they just got to get that out of their head and play their game because they had a lot of control for the most of that match. So let's see if they can take and equal up this series.
So then, and would you tell them to try and pass more and maybe look for better shot opportunities, or just refine their shooting? Do you think they were close enough that it's really just a small adjustment?
I think, yeah, in this particular matchup, I think just the small adjustment of getting your shots on just that much better, and also just limiting mistakes, limiting your positional mistakes and things like that. And I think they'll be fine. Because they had control, they had, it looked like they had everything in the bag,
Indeed, it was a great back and forth, and now for 30 seconds we've seen another back and forth, and this one's going long from across the ice. It's going to be stopped short by Milner. 11's coming up to take that one from Visitor. Myth is going to give it to Redwood. Just some back and forth in the corners. Victor's going to put it close, but his team was already backing off. I'm not sure they realized he had a play. Visitor is going to put it across their side to Victor, who's going to get a great hit upfield. Is anyone there? Visitor gets there, but the 50 from 11 was just a booming brick wall going the other way.
And another thing I'm noticing that both these teams are really loving the wall. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard to get away from the wall sometimes in hockey, but I think the team that decides to switch it up and pass it across the midfield is going to catch the other team off guard, because I don't think anybody's really watching that midfield too heavily. But
I agree. We're not seeing that a whole lot at all. Anytime it's in midfield, they're basically hitting it straight towards the net.
Yeah, and I think it's because both these teams they like to get it up onto the wall, take it down from the ceiling, get those passes off the wall like that right there, but nobody's there to take the
your
shot,
team has
so.
to be there.
Yeah.
They're not in sync for what's happening, so yeah, I would love to see either team switch that up, or both. We do have a ceiling shot right here, ceiling pass rather, but Myth was too far back. Visitor was on the other side of the ice, but Visitor's going to get it centered, and Myth with the big goal and some bumps from Victor.
Great pass from Visitor, gets it down right up next to that corner and then pinches it across the goal fast. If nobody's there to meet it as he does that, it's going to be spilling mid for anybody that's going to take the shot, and they capitalize great on that opportunity.
And this one almost gonna float in. Redwood slowly gets himself together inside the goal, turns around, and then pushes it out. No follow-up from the Flying Monkeys. If they lost by one on this game, that would be the one they would be thinking about.
Oh,
this
there
one,
we go.
Especially with this to end it on the other side of the ice.
I don't think the player in defense didn't see this coming out quite that great in 11's way, but that was a great 50 from 11. Really nice job by him.
I didn't see who it was in the goal, but they were definitely a little too far towards the near post, considering they were the only person available to contend any goals.
Yeah, you got to watch it in defense. Those shots can come in quick.
Yeah, especially in this, and this one's not really quick though, Baze.
Yeah,
what's up with
they
that
don't
one?
they don't always come in quick, I guess. Sometimes Visitor just gets a
weird
nice lobber
caster
from
curse.
the ceiling, and nobody's back to save it.
Weirdest caster curse ever. You say something about how fast the shots are, and then curse, super slow shots.
Yeah.
It's so instantaneous. Myth is going to put this one forward. Caster curse be darned. 11's going to get a good clear out of their side, and the follow. He's going to put it forward, but Victor's there. Never got it off the wall. I think he was looking for that small push off the wall now. And that was scary.
Redwood is
Redirect
just
from Redwood.
trying to scare people out here.
Questionable at best. Less than questionable now, even worse.
So they had it all under control, then a little bit of a mistouch there. Milner gets it a little bit ahead of himself, and two Flying Monkeys come in and say, no, you're not clearing that. We're actually going to pass it, and Visitor's going to score another one on you guys.
Yeah, that pass across from Redwood, maybe they'd have still scored, but that didn't need to happen. And clearly put the puck in a worse position for the Dump Pucks. But they're going to answer quick. 11's going to get this hit from up above.
And a great ceiling shot from 11. Puts it up there, gets it past Visitor, and slots it all the way on that far post away from the defender. Very good job by him. And they're within 1 point now. They still can't take this if Redwood wants to stop trying to make things interesting.
Someone needs to point him 180 degrees the other direction. Victor tries to 50 it out, but Milner was well on top of it. 11's coming up to keep it up here. Redwood's there. He gets a demo, but Myth was just flying towards that puck. Had it all the way. Milner now keeps it on the Flying Monkeys side. The Monkeys doing what they do, and they fly. Victor's giving it to Visitor, who's just going to get 50 by 2 people, so that's 100 actually. They just got 100, 100. Milner now trying to defend against Visitor, and ooh, that jump was a touchy, but Redwood was there to push it out.
And great defending there, just comes in. Even if it gets past Milner, he's there to stop it and bring it to the corner, just like he did. Perfect play from him. Great demo right there, too, from saving the goal.
And
nice
Redwood
pinch,
gets
and
the
it's in.
slap shot.
Nice, there we go. That's what you got to do, Red. That's the goal you want to score on.
Yeah, that was an excellent play, making up for all the pass mistakes. That's a gorgeous way to tie it up, especially.
Yeah, big demo and then a big pinch across field. That's what we want to see.
Milner now. Putting it towards the Monkey side. 11 gets the big 50-50. It was just going wide and gave Victor, I believe, just enough time to get there and say that. 11's going back up off the ceiling again. Forgets the puck. But he's there for the redirect off the wall. What?
Beautiful. He goes for the ceiling shot and he flips a little bit too early trying to send it away. And Redwood says, I got you, try again. Throws it over there. He lands in the perfect spot to score that. Beautiful.
Oh, boy. I love landing in the perfect spot. That is one of the best I've ever seen, though. Great play from both players. 11, just what a fall. And he's going to push it back that way again. They're up by 1. They want to keep it. Can they get this win after losing in the first one? This is a best of 3, if I am correct. I do believe, is that correct, FaZe?
Yes, best of 3.
Awesome.
I believe all the games today are best of 3s.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Oh, that makes
But I'm
it
not.
easy.
I'm correct.
Yes, I may be wrong, but I am not incorrect. Redwood gonna put it down on the ice. Yes, all right, we're going to game 3.
Nicely done.
Taking that one.
That one looked a little scary. It was 3-1, I believe, at one point, but
It was.
Dumb Pucks came back with a vengeance and got that game win. Nicely done. And then maybe Redwood is done trolling us, and he's gonna just try to
we were
win.
talking about them being more accurate. They went from 1 of 9 to 4 of 4.
Yes, very well done.
That's impressive. 8 shots from the Flying Monkeys. It's as though they just switched places for a game.
Yeah, so the Dumb Pucks did a really good job. There's a couple really quality shots that they just stopped from coming in, like that one that got 50 through Milner and Redwood was there in the back to save it and keep it live. I need to ready up too. Whoops, there we go.
You're good. So, can the Dumb Pucks keep that momentum going? Both 2 members, both 11 and Redwood, on the Dumb Pucks had a cycle as well. I didn't see that at first, but kudos to them. And we are going to get into the final game of this matchup. Someone is going to take it right now. Who you picking? Who you picking, Baze?
Oh, I can't pick between these two. There's I have to be biased because I'm a caster, but I also am good friends with both of these guys. So
I know none of them. I picked the Dumb Pucks.
Victor, yeah. Say they might end up taking it, but the Flying Monkeys, they've been playing together for a while, and they can pull out some nasty plays.
It's what I was literally about to say. The difference of these 2 teams really are is how in sync the Flying Monkeys feel. You know, it always just feels like technically correct. Everyone's basically doing what they should be doing. That was rough, though. Big aerial from Redwood from up above.
A little bit of a double commit from here from Visitor and Myth. I think Visitor maybe should have let Myth put that in the corner, but at the same time, maybe The other should have let him put it to the other corner. So I don't know. A little bit of miscommunication though.
Just a little bit. I was just busy caster cursing him. But then what Dumpux seems really to excel at is just kind of the chaotic, fast-paced play, which works for some teams. And it has definitely worked for him today. That got him a win. So who's going to take it? I am picking the Dumpux. I would be the I'm sure
the non-biased.
the non-biased. Never. Dumpux taking it across the ice now. A minute up. We've only had that one goal, that excellent goal from Redwood. Milner now giving it to Visitor. 11's going to get the big clear forward. He's going to go up for the aerial and forget to hit the puck on the way by.
Just ran out of boost before he put it back mid. Ooh, big opportunity for the Flying Monkeys.
Indeed, off the back post, Milner's going to get the big clear there. There wasn't no one else there, surprisingly. Visitor going up for the air dribble, gets the push, it's off the crossbar. Milner, realizing what happened, smartly moved out of the way before he threw it back in his own goal, as the Dumpux have done a couple of times tonight. Milner now just going to pop this one in after the missed clear.
Catches him sleeping, nobody's in net. Myth jumps off the wall there to try to get a good hit, but it just kind of went over to Milner, and then he's floating for the rest of the time and not able to get back in time. Unfortunate, but well on Milner to capitalize right there, and they go up 2-0.
There was also a demo on the other side of the field, but I didn't see who got demoed. I just missed it. Redwood pushing this forward. Flying Monkeys need to do something. They've got 3 minutes left. They've got time, but something needs to change because they've been on their side of the ice for a while. And Milner, again, just keeping this over there. 11 missing that one. But Redwood's there for that 50. Visitor still gets a pop on it just over the top of his car. So we're on the Dumpux side for the first time in a bit. 11, again forgetting the puck, but it goes straight into both Milner and Redwood, who were in the same spot in the goal. Redwood now pushing up. Myth is the one in front trying to shadow. Gets the hit off the wall. Puts it forward. Gets the puck back from Milner. Redwood now coming up and trying to clear. Visitor put it in center ice, but it's just going to be a pass to the Dumpux, and 11's going to clear it back over, get the demo. Back pass to Milner. He's going to put it center, and Victor's going to keep it there. Myth is going to put it in. We've got another own goal, but this time from the Flying Monkeys.
That back pass right there from 11 is what made this play. Great pass to Milner. Milner puts it in a very dangerous spot, and it's tricky for them to deal with. They can't get the clear and end up putting it in their own net. But great job from the Dumpux right there. They just created so much pressure that the Flying Monkeys couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, that back pass would have been my mention too. It was a very good heads-up play to see where his teammate was and get it right where he could pop it near the goal.
And that's something in the lower level of Rocket League you don't see too much because it's kind of a misconception. Oh, there we go. 11 running away with another one. 4-0. But it's a misconception that you always need to be moving the puck or the ball, whatever mode you're playing, downfield, and you really don't. Sometimes it's better to just keep possession of the ball between your teammates.
Absolutely.
And like the Dumpux are showing, that you can run away with it if you do that.
Yeah, even just, and it can be as little as just popping it in a direction that's not necessarily good for you, but it's worse for your opponent. Just so that all of a sudden, maybe they have to shift direction or spin some boost to get over there. It's a huge play to be able to literally push it back into your own corner, grab boost, get possession, or keep possession, and then have all of your people ready to push it. It's a great way to reset rotation, also, if it's broken down. Myth is going to... Big push from Visitor from up above, lands it on Miss Carr, and eventually Victor's going to pick up the stalled puck from a Dumpux missed clear here.
Big double commit there, and if you're going to double commit, it'd be great if one of you could touch the puck usually.
Yeah, so in front of the goal is like one of those places I'd never really worry about a double commit, but it is one of those like one of you needs to hit the puck. Like,
yeah.
I'm fine with you going. I'm glad that we have that many chances, but you have to.
But when you're still up by 3 points after that, I think they're feeling pretty safe as long as they don't play silly and they play real tight, keep their positioning on point. I think they can take this one.
I would agree. And 11 now
Big
just
play.
showing off. Wow, what a demo to keep that one going.
Beautiful dekes to get over a few of them. Smacks it past them, takes it, flicks it over one, and then demos Victor. You're not saving it. Nice job. Good on Milner for not stealing that, giving 11th credit. I might have stolen it. You never know.
And if you like this Rocket Hockey League action, you can also support by becoming a patron. In the Twitch chat right now, you'll see our Patreon link. Go ahead and hit that. Also hit follow and come back and watch us each week in these play-ins and all of the other things that we have going on and planned. Lots of stuff coming. Join us. Hit that follow button. Redwood now. Just really trying to kill time at this point. Dumb Puck's looking to move on without some crazy miracle.
Yeah, with 30 seconds left, 4 goals, that's a
I would love to
tough
see it.
task. It's not impossible, but it's pretty improbable.
It is. You really want to be scoring right about now.
Yeah. And the
this
Dumb
is-
Pucks, they have enough puck control to play keep away for a few seconds, and I think that's what they're doing right now.
Agreed, and I'm not sure which game we're going to go to after this one. And I don't see that we've had a winner yet for the Pitch Assault or One United Power. However,
go.
this
Dumb
one
Pucks
is
take
going to... Yeah, and the Flying Monkeys will be going to the losers bracket, correct?
Yes, they will. They'll be the first team down there. But that doesn't mean they're out. They still have a chance to qualify. Even if they don't qualify in this one, or you're watching and you think that you could do better, or you want to try to do better, or just get beat by these guys even, you can join, and there's going to be 2 more open qualifiers, and then they'll get placed into 3 competitive divisions, so there's a division for everybody.
And it looks like our next game is going to be Aleph Snow versus Crossbar Stickers. Crossbar Stickers beating out Toboe Ion in round 1 to move on to this coming up match. What do you know about these two teams there, Base?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
It might change when I see the player names, but just from the team names, I don't know a whole lot. I think we saw Team Aleph in the open qualifiers last week, but I don't think we streamed them, so I'm not sure if we saw them or not on stream.
Interesting. Looks like we are getting it readied up, but we are going to first have a very short 3-minute break for you guys. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. More Rocket Hockey League action coming up shortly.
RHL Play-In Qualifier number 1 is in the books. 17 teams participated, but only 4 advanced to take part in the 2-day play-in placements coming up on December 14th and 15th. Here's how. 2 teams made it through the upper bracket, winning all 3 of their matches, Windchime Frogs and Invictus. Invictus managed it without any losses, while the Windchime Frogs did drop 1 game along the way to OO What's This, a team that would later advance in the lower bracket. And speaking of that lower bracket, let's take a look at our qualifiers from among the losers. As mentioned, OO What's This survived the day after falling to the Windchime Frogs in the upper bracket final qualifying round. They were able to knock out the resilient Buzzard Wasp to secure their spot in the placements. The final team to advance from Play-In Qualifier number 1 is Girls with Tudes, the team that Invictus was able to dispatch in their final qualifying round. In the losers bracket final qualifier of the day, the girls managed to take care of a spunky new entry this season, Team XD from Finland, a team to watch going forward based on a strong performance in their debut. How does all of this work, you might be wondering? Over the course of our 4 play-in qualifying events, 15 teams will win the right to participate in Championship Season 5. Waiting on the 15 intrepid teams battling their way in is Absolute Leverage Esports. Aleph won the RHL Open, the now retired RHL minor leagues, and earned the right to bypass qualifications. Together, these 16 teams will play in a 2-day placement event on December 14th and 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern. The results of this event will be used to sort teams in a division for regular season play. In Championship Season 5, the RHL has expanded from 2 to 3 competitive divisions: the Champions Division, the Contenders Division, and the Challengers Division. Each division will be comprised of 6 teams for an 18-team total field. 2 teams have already captured spots in the Champions Division as rewards for their Season 4 accomplishment. Semifinal earned their auto bid twice, both by having the best record in the regular season and by winning the overall league championship at our Season 4 Grand Final. However, since they can only take one auto bid, the other is awarded to the Grand Final's runner-up, Screwbot Esports. That means Semifinal and Screwbot get to kick back and watch the rest of the hopefuls try to claw their way through not only the qualifying rounds, but also the placements. We know the Wind Chime Frogs, Girls with Tudes, Invictus, and Oh Whoa What's This have all advanced. After that, there are 2 more play-in qualifying opportunities, Saturday, November 30th, and Sunday, December 8th, all leading to the big play-in placements on December 14th and 15th. Enjoy play-in qualifier number 2, where 4 more teams punch their tickets. Until next time, I'm Broba, and this is Rewind.
Welcome back, where your Rocket League dreams are great. How you doing, Baze?
I'm doing great now that I've been serenaded.
That's why I'm here. We've got Aleph Snow versus Crossbar Stickers coming up. We are headed into the arena. So as soon as we have the players in here, Baze Knight will remember who he knows. I will continue not knowing anyone, second week here, and we will say some silly puns and then talk about rocket hockey. We just saw Dumpux, and they are about to now go up against One United Power. A pinch of salt headed to the losers bracket on that one. And Brick Squad winning against the Buzzard Wasps is going to put Opossum Flickers.
Sounds good to me.
Yes, Opossum Flicker. Had to click. It was a dot. I had to click to see past the ellipses. Opossum Flickers versus the Brick Squad. And then the other quarterfinal game that'll be going on while we're watching this one, Toboe versus Lethal. Lethal beating out Shadow Fox, moving down to the losers bracket. And so the winner of this game will either play Dumpucks, who we watched in the first match, or One United Power. If you didn't see that, first match, you missed some craziness. Go back and watch the VOD at some point, because that was excellent. So we have half the teams in here right now. We have 3 people in. Baze, who do you know from these 3?
Well, as soon as I figure out how to make Rocket League let me see the player list, I'd love to tell you. There we go. Jeez, I'm having technical issues on my end.
That's
I do
so
not
good.
know any of these guys so far. They're all new to me, so this should be nice to see what happens.
So the new to Baze players are going to be shown, Schon, Stup Spider, like half of stupid, but then Stup Spider. I'm going to say it's Stup Spider. And Zilmi.
It's obviously supposed to be Street Up Spider. Come on.
You got me.
ST for Street.
Maybe it's Saint
Just me.
Up Spider,
Yeah, okay,
patron
that's what
saint
it is.
of pull-ups and spiders.
Yep, that's what it is.
Clearly. So we're still waiting. So that would be the Crossbar stickers. So we're still waiting on Aleph Snow. So we will be getting in there shortly. And don't forget to follow this stream. Follow Rocket Hockey League. You can click on the icon up there. And that way you will hear about our next week's plan on Saturday, the week after that on Sunday, and then a whole tournament and a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to be going on. As well, you can become a patron. We have a Patreon link that's going to come up shortly. You'll be able to click on that and support this great organization. And I'm looking to see what's going on right now because we've lost a player rather than gained 3.
Hopefully they'll be getting in here soon. Maybe they got lost along the way. They might have went to the Coliseum on accident.
Could have been. It's just down the road. Oddly not snowing there.
And how many own goals do you think will be in this match?
All right. So we had 3 in the first series. I felt high, but I still want to say maybe it's just a crazy day, and we'll get 2.
Two
All right.
sounds good. That's who I'll go for. And it looks like people are joining back in. Don't think we have quite everybody. We're waiting for
We are
our
now waiting for a
spider
Stup
to come
Spider
back.
to come back, and we will be good to go. I'm being told Sean is pronounced like Sean, which is, of course, going to make me have to mispronounce it the entire game. I apologize to Sean. Yes, so Aleph Dynasty is, or Aleph Snow. Aleph Dynasty. Okay. Aleph Snow is in. We've got Majestic, Pajama Sam, and Mr.
Mr.
E.
E.
Do you know any of these, Bays?
I have seen Pajama Sam. I feel like in just in queue, and maybe Majestic as well. But I haven't been playing a whole lot of Snow Day lately. Something called Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and I've kind of lost myself in the West. But I expect these guys to do pretty well. Say Majestic is a name that is pretty familiar to me. I feel like he's a decent player. And most of the time, if I don't know them, it's because they're better than me and I don't see them in the queue.
That's why I don't know anyone. They're all extremely better than me. So now, as soon as a Stoop Spider gets in, Saint Up Spider gets in, we will be able to get going. Definitely looking forward to this one. And excited to see who'll come out on top and if we'll get to see a matchup between the Dumb Pucks again. See
Yeah, I'm
some
always a
more
fan of
craziness.
getting my buddies back on stream and seeing them do well. I was a little disappointed that the flying monkeys and dump pucks didn't qualify, but I know that they'll get it this time or next time, 100%. I'm calling it. And if they just quit after this tournament, it's going to hurt my feelings because I've just called something and they need to be there.
Can't leave now. And Baze, so are you in Rocket? Are you playing in Rocket Hockey League? Do you have a team that's in currently?
I am not this season. I have played in the past to mixed results. I have never been a top player, never been a bottom player, always kind of in the middle. And then I kind of took a break from Snow Day in general. So I could still come back and play, I guess, if someone wants me. But well, looks like we're going to remake the lobby.
We are going to go to a very short intermission, folks. We will be right back as soon as we have everyone back in. But don't go away. We will be back in about 2 minutes. Welcome back, folks. We've got the team starting to join. Aleph Snow is in. Oh, I see all 10 people, folks. We may just get a game yet.
Looks like we got it.
Yeah, here we go,
There
folks. Match number 2, Aleph Snow, Crossbar stickers. Who you picking, Baze? Make a pick early this time.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, I don't know. These are all kind of new names. I'm going to go ahead and go for Alev Snow. See how they do.
I'm going to just be contrarian. Not knowing anyone, I'm going to completely randomly be contrarian. So I will go Crossbar, who's got it on... Oh, nope, my colors are backwards in my brain. Crossbar tried to clear it out of their own corner. Saint Up Spider. Oh my goodness, it's actually Saint Up Spider. Heck yes. Sean is pushing this one up. I feel so vindicated for every name I ever got wrong. That's amazing.
I feel like he changed it just for you, Schwa.
If he did, more power to him. Love it. Sean's going up for this one, and he's shown me what he can do. Pajama Sam putting on his big boy pants, pushing that one out of the goal. Majestic going to push it up. Saint is patronly keeping that one there. But Mr. E pushes it out over to Pajama Sam. Zilmi gives it to Majestic. Majestic just missing a push, but here's Mr. E getting the center, but there's the Saint coming around again.
Yeah, both other players on the orange team sitting back in net. They got to move a little bit to help each other out, but they're still probably in their feel out the other team stage right now, trying to see what they can get away with.
Neither team able to get away with a whole lot yet. Some more kind of mid-ice back and forth as we had in the first match, first game of last match. Majestic going off the ceiling, but the Saint is there, and Pajama Sam's going to try and push this one forward. Zilmi's got a big hit towards the goal, but it is saved by Mr. E. And Zilmi's going to have a field side flip there for a second, but luckily Majestic could not get the shot on goal. Aleph Snow now still scoreless, as is Crossbar. Majestic now making a move up ice. Saint Up Spider gets a bit of a miss 50-50, but Zilmi is there to keep it going forward, but the hit to center is missed. Now we're going to the other side of the ice, both laterally and parallelly.
That's a word, sure.
Sure, parallelly, folks. Mr. E is going to put it center parallelly, but it is not going into the goal either way. Pajama Sam's going to keep it on the Crossbar side. This one could go center, but Sean gets the hit up on the wall next to the post, puts it up on the ceiling, gets the pass off, and they've gotten all the way over to Aleph Snow's side already. But Majestic, the only one even contesting it. Unfortunately, he passes it directly to Zilmi.
It looked like for a second, Aleph had a good amount of pressure building up, and then it got cleared away pretty easily, and now we're going back to the back and forth. One team needs to get that pressure consistent and then break a hole in that defense.
Absolutely, and 2 shots on net from either team, 2 saves from either team. So extremely similar stats from both teams. Mr. E now making the push up, but Saint Up Spider is gonna just let Pajama Sam take it up. Zilmi is there, gets the bad bounce off the post, and it is still 0-0.
Super close, but that was a really good attempt.
It was.
And just about had it just a little bit more on net, and it was in.
Saint pushing to the other side, just allows 2 of Aleph Snow's teammates to run by the puck. Doesn't pay off to anything as he ends up just passing it over the net. No one able to get a hold of it. Zilmi now trying to clean up from in front of his own net, and unfortunately, Sean had the same idea go in the opposite direction.
A little bit of a bump, but there was a great own goal opportunity, and they didn't take it. So I just want to point out, good job on Zilmi for not taking that own goal.
Zilmi now gonna go up the wall. Gets a big 50 from Mr. E. The puck just went straight up, but interestingly, Mr. E stayed on it. Zilmi immediately came off of it. Neither of them ended up hitting it, but an interesting choice from both players. I'm surprised that Zilmi came off of that so fast. Saint now trying to push forward, but Mr. E is going to deny. And Pajama Sam's going to keep it center. Mr. E is there, but no, Majestic has to finish it off. Finally, we've got a score with 11 seconds left. Aleph Snow is up by 1.
And that might be all of the score that happens. And I'm going to go ahead and call that a heads-up fake there from the shooter in the air, because every defender on blue team was ready for that shot, trying to stop it, and then it never came.
Pajama Sam now just trying to kill time. Zilmi putting it the wrong direction if they wanted to tie it. That's the very wrong direction. Of the 4 cardinal directions there are, that was by far the worst one.
A little bit of back pass attempt. Saint Spider kind of misses it. It was a bit of a floppy puck in the corner, which is very difficult. Those are the easiest ones to miss. And Aleph Snow takes the first game, and I have to fight myself every time to not say Aleph. Gosh dang it.
Tylenol Coldwater has taken that first game.
There we go.
Crossbar stickers still looking solid. Both teams 4 shots. Both teams 2 saves. The only difference, obviously, are those goals. Considering it happened at 11 seconds, it just happened that Aleph Snow was the first to find that, mistake on the Crossbar side. But honestly, both teams multiple times made plenty of mistakes that could have been capitalized on, but just weren't. And then other times the mistakes were just on the pressing side, on the offensive side, to where it just didn't amount to anything. I still feel like Crossbar stickers could easily take this one. Literally just clean up a few of those mistakes.
Yeah, that wasn't technically a 2-goal game, but that second goal was put in at like 0 seconds, kind of a little bit of garbage time where they were really scrambling to just try to make something happen to keep it alive to get that goal to stay in it. So I can understand why they got that.
It was definitely a 1-goal win is what I would consider it.
Yeah, so very close matchup with these 2 guys, these 2 teams. So really anybody's game, whoever's going to play tighter and not make the mistakes is going to take it home. Mr. E is just hunting for demos, and he has had no luck at any of them. It feels bad.
Saint Upspider moving forward. He's changed his name back. Now he is now Stu P Spider. How did we not even consider Stu P Spider? I am Stu P Spider. Detective? Private Eye?
Oh man, I'm all in for this headcanon of Mr. Stu P Spider.
Stu P Spider. Yeah, Private Eye. Only works Rocket League cases, of course.
Yes.
Stu P Spider trying to move forward, but forgets the puck on that one. And my camera just went wacko, so all I see is a puck about 3 feet wide on my screen. Sean getting taken out. Zilmi now going to put it on. Mr. E gets a bit of a pitch on it. Luckily pushes it over. And Majestic's going to have a good clear forward. But Sean again is going to keep it on Aleph Snow's side. Sean now pushing it forward from Zilmi's pass. Zilmi going up for the aerial, but is way too slow. Majestic going up the wall way faster. Majestic getting past Stu. Majestic really kind of getting past Sean, but Sean turns and gets a play on it and pushes it out. And Zilmi now is going to try and put it center. Gets the touch. It's going mid. Stu is there, but hits it right into Pajama Sam.
Great defensive play from Pajama Sam. I was watching from his perspective, and it looked like for a second, if you didn't know another shot was coming, that he just kind of forgot to touch the puck and just sat in mid. But he knew a shot was coming in, and he parked his car in the perfect spot to save that follow-up. Great job from him.
And now, again, 2 minutes in, still a scoreless game, just like in the first game. Stu P Spider and Mr. E both faking. The double fake. Stu P Spider going for the slap shot. Gets a little more of a, he slapped it shot. Sean is going to push this one up, try to go forward. He gets past Pajama Sam. Zilmi is there, but he's busy flipping and does not have time to get control and take the puck over. So now it's back on their net, and Sean has to clear it out.
Both teams, seeming just like the last game, they're locked into each other. There's no one getting the upper hand. And it's just going to be the first mistake, I think, that leads to a goal.
Nearly down to 2 minutes remaining. Sean getting the back pass to the St. Stu. Sean getting the hit up and over. It's falling. Pajama Sam's there, but just gets a touch. But Zilmi was too far away. Not necessarily blaming him because Sean and Stu were both stuck way far up. But either way, that was sort of a missed opportunity. I don't know, Baze. You saw it as well.
Yeah, I would say that I would probably would have done the same thing. Just stay back. If you're down, I would say you should have rushed and went for that opportunity. But
agreed.
Being even.
If Stu had turned back immediately and not gone after boost and bump, like that would have been a missed opportunity. But yeah, I agree. He was in a good spot for where he was, and Puck just got centered very fast. He's in a really good spot now. Zilmi's just going to get this one. Talk about him long enough, and he's still going to score.
And Crossbar Stickers looks like this is where they got their name. Just boom, dies against Crossbar, and I think that was Pajama Sam going up for the save there. Just missed barely on touching it, and dead puck, easy to score.
As it says on my shirt right now, Stu P. Spider investigates and decides the puck should be going the other way. Mr. E is going to clear it over to the other side of Crossbar Sticker's net, though, but no one from either team was able to get a hold of it. Now Sean's got a shot on an empty net, and it's going to go in.
There we go. Nice job from Sean. Gets a good win on the dunk. Jumps barely avoiding that demo and follows it nicely. Make sure it goes in, doesn't come out. Great job. And it seems like in this game, like last game, as soon as one goal got scored, Team Aleph Snow just kind of started to go a little bit looser and not playing as tight and let in another goal. But that's kind of what you got to do. You got to do something to score. And here comes a nice opportunity. No one's there to score it. Oh, no.
Still,
Mr.
no
was
one
in position, but no boost.
Yep, no boost. And a beautiful ceiling shot attempt from Majestic to set all that up. Pajama Sam now going for the ceiling shot and gets the pitch, but he was about 3 feet too far to the right of that net. Mr. E now battling out his own teammate and one of the Crossbar Stickers.
And this one's looking like it's going to go to Crossbar Stickers. Only 9 seconds left. 2 goals. Ain't going to happen. And Aleph Snow, I'll say their name right once or twice during this broadcast, are going to go to the lower bracket. But congratulations, Crossbar Stickers. Well fought, well won.
Yeah, it's 1-1 right now, I believe.
What?
Aleph Snow won the first one, remember?
I got confused. I thought Crossbar won the last game, too.
Nope.
That's
it
why
is
they
1-1.
get me.
We are going to see another game.
That's why they got
Baze
me in
Knight
here.
just testing everyone's
away.
memory to make sure they know what's going on.
Yeah. I'm just testing everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
We've got to keep everyone on their toes. Come back next week for more Trivia Saturday by Baze.
I'm colorblind. That's what it is. Woo.
New math was so confused. Love it. New math. We're in, though. We're starting up already, Baze. They're ready to get to the last game. And
this
I'm
one
ready
is
to
the
see
last
it.
game,
This
right?
one is the last game one. There is no one after this one.
Okay. Good God.
Love you, Baze.
Yeah.
Sean going way up, but not really doing anything with it. Stu P. Spider on the case again. Gets taken out. Pajama Sam throws one on, but Sean is there, and Zilmi's going to push this one up the wall. Sean gets the bump on Majestic to let this one go forward. Mr. E is going to easily clear it back, though. No one from Crossbar anywhere near backing up a reverse hit from the wall. Stu P. Spider getting the slap shot, but it just goes over the net. Mr. E now takes it over against the wall. Takes it up into the corner. Stu gives it back, and it's going to fly on. Fly on to Sean, who hits it up, and then Stu puts another hit on target, but it misses. And now Sean's going to do some fancy clearing, I say, because there was neither a shot nor a save on that, apparently.
Even though they didn't get a goal from it, I really liked that play where it came by Sean, and he stopped on the wall and got just that little tap to pass it back down to the other field, and then a shot came out, but it was a little low. But that kind of play is what they need to make happen to get the upper hand.
Zilmi now pushing this one off the ceiling. It's going to be a mid-pass, but there was no one there ready for it. Stup is going to hit that one, and the 50, I think he's going to go across the ice again. Now Pajama going off the ceiling. Sean kicks it mid. Luckily, Stu is there. He does some air dribbling, but can't quite get past Mr. E. Zilmi's going to put the banging pass down, but it's just too fast for Sean, who puts it just wide left.
Great opportunity, really close. Some great pressure coming out of this at the very least. If they can keep it up, they'll end up getting a goal. because you can only defend so long for so well, or so well for so long.
So long, farewell, and good night. Pajama Sam pushing this one forward. I believe that was Sean that came through and killed the puck. It was. Zilmi now is going to put it center. Is anyone there? No. No one within shouting distance anywhere near that one from Crossbar's side. I feel like that's about the third time, Days, that they've not been there for something that clearly they should have had someone there for.
Yeah, they're playing a little bit too passive. Like, you got to get some aggression in there to get these guys, because they're not going to let you, two of you score on there. It's probably going to take all three. And with it, as even as things are, you got to have something to give you a little bit extra.
And Stoopy Spider's looking for it. This is going to be off the post. Again, no one there coming up from Crossbar. And a save, unlikely save, comes up. Zilmi now going to put it center. Majestic's going to clear it out with the help of Pajama Sam.
And Aleph getting a little lucky on that.
Not lucky enough.
There, Sean gets the hit around the defender, but I don't think anybody expected that hit to bounce off the wall like it did. It kind of looked like it was going to be one that just rolls up the wall and, would create a great clear, but instead it kind of created a whole lot of panic.
And now Crossbar up by 1 can win this series. They just need to hold off Aleph Dynasty. Keep doing that too. Aleph Snow for another minute 40. Stoopy Spider pushing it forward. Pajama Sam pushing it back. Silmy getting help with a pinch here. Majestic has to try and push it up over his own net to Mr. E, who a really excellent back pass to Pajama. Pajama's moving on forward. Mr. E's there with the redirect, but kind of catches Pajama Sam off guard, and this one ended up going back the other way.
And there was a case of a little bit too much aggression. Both players moving up pretty heavily, and if they both just held back a tiny bit, that would have been a great opportunity, probably a goal. You got to find that sweet spot of aggression and pacifism.
53 seconds left. Crossbar up by 1. Can Aleph Snow come back and even tie it up? Right now, Crossbar putting the pressure on the other side, keeping it going, looking for a second one. Sean's going to put this one mid, but no one there from Crossbar. Pajama Sam putting this one up to the ceiling to pass. There's going to be some 2-on-1, but they both kind of broke off and let Sean just get the clear. Now we're back on the other side. Stu's going to get the pinch to put it mid. 25 seconds left. Aleph Snow needs to do something. Maybe this is it. Pajama Sam putting it into the center, but it's going to get cleared before it gets there. Stoopy Spider now still looking for that comfort goal. Can he put it down in front of the net? No. Mr. E's going to push it the other way. They've got 10 seconds left. Pajama Sam's going to go up on the wall. 6 seconds left. Aleph Snow needs to do something right here. It's going to go up on the wall, but it's going to fall. Crossbar Stickers are going to win this one. Aleph Snow is going to the losers bracket.
Are we sure that there's not another match between these two? 100% this time.
We are positive, 100%
okay.
this time.
Great job from Crossbar Stickers to get that. And each game was like a 1-goal game. So these teams were super close to each other skill-wise, or at least matchup-wise. And we're going to see Aleph Snow go down into the lower bracket. We might see them again later. But for now, Crossbar Stickers moving on.
Indeed, they will still face either Dumb Pucks or One United Power, whoever wins that matchup. Coming up next for us, though, we're going into the semifinals, and we're going to see Brick Squad, who has beaten out both the Buzzard Wasps and Opossum Flickers, versus Toboe, who beat out Lethal in the quarterfinals. They had gotten the bye in round 1. So they beat out Lethal in the quarterfinals. Brick Squad, Toboe coming up next. But right now, 2-minute break. Before we go to break, hit that follow button so that you see all of our stuff coming up next week and the weeks after. And also, pretty soon, you're going to see a Patreon link come up in Twitch chat. Just hit that. You can become a patron, support Rocket Hockey League, and join Rocket Hockey League. Be on one of these teams. Be one of these teams. Be one of the winners. Don't go anywhere. 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Welcome back once again to Rocket Hockey League. My name is Schwa, and with me, and with me is Baze Knigget. Baze, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'll always be with you. And I am
And
the Knigget, I guess.
I will always love you. So
And
up next, we've got players sifting in. We are going to have Toboe Hoy, or as I'm told to correctly pronounce it, HOI, short for Hunks on Ice, who I did actually get to see last week. I still like Toboe Hoy, so I'm sure I'll say that wrong a few times. Versus the Brick Squad. Baze, who do you know here?
uh, I'd like to say that I know Tobo, but there's 70 of them, so I don't know if I know this Tobo. But I see a few names in here that I recognize. I think Pirate I've seen before, Pirate 26, and that's actually the only name I've seen other than each other. But the Brick Squad, I think we saw them last week too. I don't know if we caught them on stream, but they were in the play-ins last week, both these teams. So this is their second chance to try and get qualified.
Yeah, and I did indeed. We had one of the casts for Hunks on Ice last week, so I do remember seeing them. I remember liking watching their play style. I'm gonna be wrong, but I'll say it. If I recall correctly, they were a very aggressive team. So we'll see if I'm right. So who would you pick then, Hoy, or I'm already forgetting the other team name.
Brick
Squad.
I'm gonna go with Tobo, just because I know the creator of Tobo, the Muffin Man. I believe is the creator. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure Muffin was the first Tobo man. And so I think I got to root for them because Tobo's been around since the beginning of the RHL. So. And also Hunks on Ice. Gotta love that name. Come on.
Sucking up to the higher ups. I get it. I'm gonna go with Hoy because I like to try to get fired. So we'll see what goes on. Hunks on Ice trying to move forward, but and it did not go well. I'm still working. I need to move the screen down or something because I'm not seeing all the names I need to see. Brick Squad is doing a good job of holding it onto Hunk's side. It's Tony De La Torre. Tony De La Torre. It depends on where you put the comma. That could be 4 different senses. Dead Medic, I can pronounce that one, unless it's dead Medic.
I think it's it on Y del 8 at Ore. That's obviously the
It's
name.
good to see you're joining in. I'm glad to convert you so fast to my terrible jokes. Tony says I shoot, but he misses. Actually, he hit it straight ahead, but unfortunately there was a defender right where he was going. Morgan now going to put this one on, but Abend Roth. Wow, they really just did it with the names on this one. They just threw everyone in together.
See, now they're just trying to kill you with names.
They are. And Abend, see, and I work in a company where Abend means something as far as the program goes. So that's all I can see now. But either way, Hunks are going to be the first to score with 3:10 left. Baze, what's going on?
Abendrothstein Ludwig, his name is just too powerful, and he gets one in. That's clearly what happened there.
I'm going to need you to say that name again.
Abendrothstein Ludwig. Abendrothstein Ludwig. I didn't mess up at all.
No. I'm so impressed, and I'm so sad at how poorly I would even try butchering it if I tried to do it right. Sick with it. Is going to put it into the corner and then get the pop forward from Pirate. Pirate getting the big demo. He's going to push it up to the center. Morgan taking over. I like that for about 10 seconds there were names on the screen I could read. Abendrothstein Ludwig is going to push it past the dead Medic. And Itanui De La Trois is going to keep it moving forward. Dead Medic coming up to keep it going that way. Brick Squad keeping the pressure on, but still not getting anything in. That one's getting close, but Sick with it is sick of it going near his goal. And Tony De La Torres is going to push it center, but it's just going to be cleared out by one of the Ludwigs.
A little bit of a lazy touch right there. Missed opportunity right there. It was an easy walk-in goal, but tried to pinch it and ends up hitting it into his buddy.
And now struggling to get some rotation going. Tony getting control of the puck. It's going to go backwards to Morgan. Dead Medic's there. I don't know what their rotation looked like on the other side, but it's looking good on the offensive side. Morgan puts it center, but Tony was not there. Tony, he missed it.
Panicking.
Indeed, absolutely. The solid wall that they met against the Hunks was impressive, considering it neither clumped up nor broke down. Now Brick Squad trying again to move this forward. Dead Medic's going to try and push it center, but Stein Ludwig is going to say no and conducts himself all the way across the ice. Morgan puts it up against the Pirate, who's going to give it to Dead Medic. Just some more back and forth in midfield. Brick Squad needs to get more possession time on the other end of the ice if they're going to do anything worthwhile. That could be it, but Pirate is going to get the big clear across.
Morgan nearly getting a goal there, but it's just a bit wide. But nice opportunities coming out for the Brick Squad here. They can still get this. It's only 1 point, 45 seconds. It's definitely doable. Ooh, nice
Morgan now.
right there.
Indeed. Morgan getting that nice block, that save, and then pushing this forward is going to be Tony. He's going to take it near a little too far wide. Dead Medic's going to go too quick. Dead Medic, now the one that is there, can pressure. 22 seconds left. Brick Squad needs to do something now. Morgan's going to put it near the near post on his side, but Tony missed the puck entirely. Then Tony very smartly doing the back pass as Abendroth Stein Ludwig was about to slap shot it in, but it doesn't matter. Six going to pick up that interception and put it in. Pretty much definite Hunks are going to win this first one.
Yeah, Morgan moving out just a little too quick. Probably was just thinking, I've got to do something. I got to get control of this puck, get it on their side, and score now. And instead gets scored on another one of those kind of garbage time goals. But nonetheless, the Toboe team, boy, Hunks on ice, taking the first game here.
And, yep, Hunks going to clinch that one. Led by Abendrothstein Ludwig.
The third.
Pirate and sick with it. The third.
I'm
Keeper
not going
of
to lie.
his name. Flyer of Dragons.
I read sick with it as Sky with it.
I
They
kept
first
wanting to say
joined in,
Sky.
and then you said sick with it, and I was like, who the hell is sick with it?
I kept wanting to say Sky and had to reread it. And what's funny is I thought it was Sky all along, and I was focused on all the people with the longer names. That when I finally had to say the name, I very quickly realized, oh, I'm completely wrong. Only 6 shots total in that game, Baze. So much midfield pressure. So much
Yeah,
just
it was
midfield.
a lot of midfield back and forth, I feel like, between these
no
guys.
one able to take possession and really do something with it. What is either team looking to do to change that?
Man, that's a tough one to answer because one, they were all pretty well matched, but both teams so far all the teams so far that we've seen have really not loved the midfield. It seems like they just want to get it on the wall, get it in the air, do those flashy plays, but the easier way to score is to do that, and then all of a sudden kick it in the midfield and let somebody pinch it in. You know, like get some misdirection and differentiate your attack.
And there's a differentiating your attack. Pirate putting it on from up above, and then Brick Squad just having to scramble to get that save, and all of a sudden there's a lot of pressure over on the side of Brick Squad, and it's going to end with Sickwit getting the goal.
Nice job there. Pirate takes it up, wins a 50 really well, uses probably all of his boost to stay with it and get that last touch over the defender, and great job, stick with it, staying heads up, watching out, and capitalizing on that play.
Pirate, dead medic going after it. The Pirate killed the medic, and now he is dead. Morgan's pushing it forward. Dead medic is there for the pass, but Pirate was just sitting there waiting for it.
Great defense. He read that play 100% because you saw him coming across the net to try and get the clear off the first initial touch, which was actually a hidden pass. And last second he realizes it, stops dead right where the shot's coming. Great job from Pirate. He's looking really good out there.
Edo, New York, Delaware getting the clear upfield. Morgan's coming up, has to clear it again because unfortunately Dead Medic wasn't able to keep hold of it. Now Edo's going for the shot, but it's right to Abendroth. Abendroth suits get them this week.
Half off.
Half off. Just use promo code BAYSVSCHWA.
Yeah.
Dead Medic is going V Pirate. He's going to push forward, and we're on Hunk's side. This is one the Brick Squad has struggled to keep going, and they're again not able to keep it on the other side for more than a few seconds. This one could be in, but Pirate, what a big save coming back from the other direction. Didn't give a player a shot or a save in that. That is amazing.
That was great teamwork. Pirate hit it straight up the wall, and then right away Abendroth kills the shooter and clears the puck. Just absolutely good job by them. They're staying with it. And a little bit earlier, I saw Sick with it get a pretty sick touch off the wall and stay with it. And if he had any boost, I'm pretty sure that would have been a goal because he was sick with it.
Our
producer liked that one.
Yes. Pirate! Oh my goodness, this eventually went in. I thought that Ito was about to back this one out of the net.
And Pirate just bangs that puck onto the crossbar, the sidebar of the post, and it kind of just stays there, and then a bit of an unfortunate pinch ends up putting it in the net.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, you're gonna try and clear that out, but I'd like to have seen if Ito could have just backed that back out in the 50 he had going, because he had momentum, which at that speed was basically any, and the other guy didn't really have anything. I would have loved to have seen that both players going the wrong way, 50-50 with the puck right there, because then if it pinches up, Morgan would be right there to slap it back over the net instead of right in front of it.
Yeah,
Either
it really
way,
comes down to not panicking when you're in that situation. Like,
that's
just
the
stay
big thing.
calm. You got it. You got teammates. We're all here. But
Yeah,
you know,
take a breath.
it's super easy to say it. And what a great shot from
Oh,
Pirate.
there we go. Pirate
Self
from
pass
across
off the
the
back
ice.
wall. He's got it easy, no problem.
Yeah,
Great shot. Got a bit of an air pinch right there where the puck gets. It receives a few touches, but it only looks like you get the one touch. But due to the physics of the game, you get those two touches in quick succession. Boom, get you an air pinch, and works out really well for Hunks on ice.
Now 2 minutes away from just winning this one, up by 3. Pirate has it up in the air over the Brick Squad's net, but nothing's going to happen from it. Morgan's going to push this one center, but both Abendroth and Pirate are there. Feels backflip on that one.
But not enough power on that pass to really get down there quick enough for anyone to capitalize other than the defenders who are just kind of sitting and waiting to pounce on that.
Indeed, and again, the squad just not able to get out of their own side over and over in this match. Clearly, Honk's just looking dominant right now.
Oh, big bumps.
Oh, big bumps from
Savage.
Pirate.
He's a maniac out there. That was really good play. Gets the demo coming through up there and then just starts bullying Morgan into his own net. Great job. And this one, it seems like Hunks on Ice are kind of running away with it. It looks to me like they used that first match as kind of a feel-out period. What do these guys play like? How much could we get away with potentially? And then the second match, they just full throttle opened it up. Yeah.
Barry got away with it. This one's going to be rogue going towards the other side, but the big demo doesn't matter after the puck is already cleared out. But it doesn't really matter. They're not too worried about getting that one. Really just going to push it on forward and move on to the winners final. To either go against Crossbar Stickers or the Dumb Pucks, whom we will see next, right after this match.
It seems like right about now the Toboe team is taking a little bit of a victory lap, just basically trying to play keep away. Don't do anything too scary, and we're fine. We got this win.
Indeed, one of the first really runaway game we've had. A lot of close games today. If you weren't here in time to see all of the matches we've shown, you can see the video on demand when the stream is over. Go back and watch that first one. It was definitely super exciting. Also hit follow and come back next week and watch some more hockey.
Also, I think that we have a newly created, or at least newly utilized, YouTube video for the RHL, so you can check it out on YouTube whenever they get uploaded. I believe the last week's plans just got uploaded.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
but good job, Tobo. Hunks on Ice. They take it away here in two
Boy,
with a.
Bays, I would want to subscribe to both their Twitch channel and their YouTube channel. That seems like the
Oh,
best way to see everything.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You definitely should. It's the best idea.
It
Unfortunately, you
is.
can't subscribe to Twitch quite yet, but if you follow
Oh,
and
so,
come
okay.
in
I
and
did say
watch,
subscriber.
we will be on that subscriber goal pretty soon, I believe. In my
All
opinion,
right.
I don't know.
Everyone, I'm going to need you to go and become a patron so that we can get a subscription button so that I can stop being wrong literally every game I announce here.
Yeah.
But I'm not wrong about taking a quick break. Folks, 3 minutes. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We will have Crossbar Stickers versus the Dumb Pucks coming up next. And we are back, Rocket Hockey League, with more play-in action, Season 5, Week 2 of play-ins. We just watched the Hunks on Ice get to the winner's final part of the bracket over the Brick Squad. Now, Crossbar Stickers versus the Dumb Pucks. We got to see them both earlier. Baze, who you picking?
I have to. My bias says pick dumb pucks because I love red. But I don't know. Crossbar stickers were looking pretty good, so it's gonna be a battle. But I still got dumb pucks are in my head for the win. But I'll try to be unbiased as the game goes on.
If the dumb pucks can avoid dumb mistakes,
Yeah,
I
pretty
pick them
pretty much the name of their
100%
game.
because their chaotic play, I like it, and I like how well they do it when they're doing it well. If they're still making mistakes, I would pick Crossbar the whole way. So who do I think is going to get it? Oh, it's really tough. You know what I liked about Crossbar is just how consistent they were. I guess I'm gonna pick crossbar stickers. I hate to because I really think dumb pucks could take it, but I think crossbar stickers are gonna stay as consistent as they've been, which means the dumb pucks really the onus is on them. They have to clean up their mistakes.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in this series here is that as long as the dumb pucks can stay really rock solid in their play, I think that they have a good chance of winning. But the crossbar stickers seem like they have kind of a solid gameplay anyways.
Already, it's
And,
nothing
and the
to
dumb
fix.
pucks are a bit chaotic and fun, but
A little bit. That was a fun little slap shot up the side of the goal. Last season is as far as Rocket League goes. I believe that probably actually would have gone in because it used to have the puck used to have that weird roll off the posts that always seemed to push it into the net. That one's just going straight in though. Stu P Spider is back on the scene.
yeah, great demo from Sean, and then I think it looked like he touched it again to get that pass, and then Stu just doing what he does best and scoring the goals. Maybe that's not what he does best, but I'm gonna say it is.
It is now on his Rocket Hockey League tradable card. Milnor, I'm pretty sure that's at one of the Patreon levels. If not, it should be. We just need to add it in there. We can put some ridiculous number on it. We will make tradable cards at this number. Stoopy Spider pushing it back the other way, doing what he does. Redwood getting the big bump at the middle, but he got a little too much Stoopy Spider, not enough puck. Redwood now pushing forward, gets a good little dribble hit on it, but gets a little too far away. Luckily, 11's there. Redwood gets the pass mid, but Milnor was nowhere to be found on that one. 11 now going for the ceiling shot, going to push it off the wall. Redwood trying to keep it going forward. Milnor coming in, a little bit of a double commit. Someone just needs to stick around and hit the puck. No one does. Now 11's trying to keep pressure on. So much pressure from the dumb pucks, but nothing coming of it.
Yeah, they had some really great opportunities, but their rotation right now is just a little off with the dump pucks to where like that pass was gorgeous, but there's nobody there to shoot it, so it doesn't really matter. But if they can lock down that rotation, I think that they have a good chance.
I agree completely, and it's clearly either the third man or the first man for a fourth rotation. I wasn't quite noticing how many guys they were going through before it broke down, but it was the same on both. It was very consistent. Whatever happened was clearly a poor rotational choice. Stoopy Spider trying to clear this one across the net. It's the only direction he could really go, but Milnor is there to just throw it in.
Yeah, it looked like Stu tried to flip for it, but I think he had enough speed. I don't think the flip was needed there. He could have just stayed grounded, stayed with the puck, and got a real nice 50 into his corner. But he tries to get that pinch, I guess, away from his net. But a little bit of a bad choice in defense, and the dump pucks will capitalize on that.
We also need a pledge level where, like, we deliver a Stoopy Spider short story.
Oh yes,
I will
we
totally
need to
agree
get the
to
novel.
write it. I will totally write it. We just need to get to the whatever that level is. I will write the Stoopy Spider short story.
There we go. While we're plotting out a book, Redwood's just soaring through the air, waiting for the puck to come to him, and it does. Nice shot. Nearly saved it. Not quite. Great job,
And we
Red.
saw him do that 3 times in the series earlier. Unfortunately, 2 of those times were in the wrong direction. One of those times was glorious, though, as was that last one. Redwood doing what Redwood does and making the puck leave towards the net. Sean now pushing this one forward. And gets a little slap shot up the ceiling. Not a lot of power, and 11 is able to corral it in quickly. Zilmi trying to push it on, but Sean's there. Sean's gone with the puck. 11 coming off the corner, right at the top of the wall. Milner not able to get anything on Stu. Stu jumping, unfortunately, over the puck. And Redwood's going to put the dump pucks up by 2.
And we can see all 3 of the Crossbar players moving downfield with Stu, and then Stu goes for a pinch. And from defense, it's kind of dangerous to do the pinch, and he jumps a little too high and just goes sailing over the puck. And Redwood says, "I'll show you how pinches work." Tiny little baby jump, flip, in. Great job.
Yeah, the pinch was definitely questionable coming right out of the net, especially not necessarily knowing if your teammates had gotten back or were moving forward, considering they both come from the wing. I don't think Stu would have really seen them both to know if they were there or not.
Yeah, it's typically a better idea in my playbook to just stay grounded when you're in defense. Just try to push the puck away. Yeah.
Milner now going up the ceiling, but he leaves it for Zilmi to take. Zilmi's going to get the hit off the corner, but Redwood's going to clear it out. Redwood now just playing exceptionally on both sides of the field. Sean getting the slap shot back. The little pinch, it's just a mini pinch. It's going to fall in front of the Crossbar's net. 20 seconds left. This one likely to go to the dump pucks, barring any craziness. Zilmi, Sean looking for craziness. Stoopy Spider's there to push it again. It's going to fall a little wide. Zilmi's not quite there. This one's eventually going to hit the ice, and we are looking at a dump puck up 1-0 in the series.
Oh, look at the control from Stu.
Oh, Stu.
Just showing off now.
Turning it on.
Puck. My goodness.
Oh.
That was pretty impressive, though. It's tough to dribble the puck.
It's so hard. I could not do that. Especially in game. I'm not even sure I could do that in training.
Well, I know I can do it, but I'm not sure I could do it on command. That was pretty nice.
That was. Of course, the rules of Rocket Hockey League, if he had dribbled it in, they would have been awarded 42 points and the House Cup. So it is a thing to look out for. This is all people will try for now.
Yeah.
But 7 shots from the dump pucks to the 2 of Crossbar. The dump pucks were on. They did not make mistakes.
They had control. They had a little bit of a shaky rotation going on in the beginning, where we saw 2 really great opportunities that they didn't capitalize on. Obviously, they didn't need them because they still won. But if they can play that well, as well as they did at the tail end of that game, throughout the whole entire game, they're a really tough force to look out for. So if they can tighten things up, they're a dangerous looking team.
And they may still have those rotational problems on the offensive side, since the shots they did end up getting were typically quick conversions from converting from defense to offense really fast, getting the play upfield. And while I'm saying that, Zilmi's going to get the first hit 11 seconds in.
A double commit right there, and 11 has to go on his back foot, and that puck kind of just comes down way faster than he was expecting. I think he thought it was going to come across the wall, and instead it comes off the ceiling and straight down. And really great read from Crossbar.
Zilmi now going up for this one. Gonna put it down in the corner. Milner trying to go the other way. Sean gets the edge to edge 50-50, but it's gonna get cleared out. Redwood now looking for another big play. He throws it up, but 11's gonna come up from midfield and try to get it near net. It just kind of falls off to the side with some good defensive play from the Crossbar. Now they're moving up. Zilmi's going to put it on. 11 is there, getting the flying save across the net. Redwood, Zilmi, big 50-50 on the ground, goes all the way to the ceiling. Milner taking Stu on. Redwood now pushes up. Dump pucks looking to come back on this. Crossbar trying to keep it on their side. This one's going to go center. Zilmi is there, but it just goes straight up and back. Milner able to clear it out easily.
unfortunate touch there. I think he was trying to keep it mid, but he ends up putting it in the corner. A bit of a safety place for the dump pucks, and they clear it. What a shot and save from Stu. Nicely done. That was an absolute banger from Redwood in the top corner.
Oh,
another great save from
with
Crossbar.
a big save.
Nicely done. They are not going down without a fight in the series.
They are not. They would really like to put another one in the net, though. Stu going off the ceiling, nearly anyway. It was about at the corner, actually. Sean going to turn around and try to corral this into his own corner, move it forward, but Redwood pinches it out mid. Zilmi goes for the 50-50 in the air and gets the little flick. Sean takes on Redwood, going to get a big clear back towards the dump puck side. 11 now, one-on-one. Gets past Zilmi, but he's a little off from pushing this one in, and Zilmi's going to get the clear out. Redwood's now going to put it back on Crossbar's net. Milner puts it across, but Redwood had turned too far in and is not there for the goal. That one's going to go in favor of Crossbar.
And that one might come back to kick them because they're still down by one and they really need that goal. And Milner put it right back for Red, but Red was already traveling over in that corner to try to take the puck himself. And this is where the dump pucks kind of struggle. They don't look out for each other enough, I don't think. They're all individually great players, but you have to be a team of great players to come out victorious in Rocket League.
Sean now, dump pucks having had some pressure for the last 20 seconds or so, but still not able to capitalize just like before. Most of this pressure now at midfield. This is the first shot really near net since that last one, but it's not going to go in. Stu's going to put this one way back on the dump puck side. It's going to get pinched out mid to the other side. Sean's got it. He's going to put it down for Stu. Stu's going to get the touch, but it's too slow. And Zilmi's going to come in. This is going to spin and go in. He's got the spinner.
There we go. And it looked like 11 left for boosted. He thought that the clear was good, but Zilmi is just rushing in. Gets a great stop versus Red. Puts it in. Nicely done by the Crossbar stickers this game.
Absolutely, up by 2. Minute 41 left. They're looking to go to game 3 and try to get this win. They don't want to go downstairs. Zilmi's coming in to keep this one on the dump puck side. Stu gets a hit on him, but it's still going towards the Crossbar. Redwood with a big pop. Oh, I'm sorry, that was 11 with that hit. Did not work out for him, though. They're still trying to get it back to the Crossbar side. The Crossbar keeping this high pressure at midfield, not letting it get back to their net really anymore. Redwood's pushing this one across from the ceiling through the air down to Milner, but Milner not able to get it past Stu. Stu's going to pass across the ice. I believe he's just looking to kill time right now. 11's got it. He's going to try and push it down in front of the net. It does go, and what a shot from Milner. But it goes wide. Redwood does not get the touch, and unfortunately that leaves the dump puck still down by 2.
And the Crossbar stickers are looking really good in this match right now. I wonder if Stu's dribble shenanigans at the end of the last game boosted their morale or maybe demoralized the dump pucks, because it looks like a whole new team out here. Oh, beautiful hit around, and it's just going to scoop right in. Nice job from Zilmi. Puts it right behind the defender perfectly.
Crossbar stickers just doing everything right now. Their rotations are solid. They're keeping pressure where they need it. Not necessarily always offense or defense or midfield. They're moving it around. Just really impressed to see what they're doing right now.
And that was a really great pass from Sean that I didn't even notice while the play was happening. He rushed up and just hits it away from the defender. Really great job from Crossbar stickers this match.
Milner now just looking to any amount of momentum. That's not the momentum he was looking for. That's a pinch going the wrong way. And this one could even still go in. Stu goes for the shot on the redirect. Gets knocked away, but it doesn't matter. Crossbar stickers winning this one. We are tied 1-1 in the series.
That was a big change from the first game. Crossbar stickers just came out, worked together almost flawlessly. And you see Zilmi comes away with a hat trick in that game, scoring all 3 of the Crossbar sticker goals. And now we go into game 3. We've got ourselves a match.
It's a big one. Who wants it more? Excuse me. T not going down the right pipe, obviously. Who wants it
That's
more?
no
Crossbar
bueno.
Stickers versus the Dump Hucks. Winner of this goes on to face Toboe Hoy, Hunks on Ice, in the winners final.
And not to take anything away from Tobo, but they're going to have their work cut out for them when one of these teams come up because they are both looking pretty warm and playing pretty well. And I'd really like to see the Dump Pucks work together in this one because I think that it'll be a really close match if they can do that.
You think it would be a better match for Hunks on Ice to face the Crossbar Stickers or the Dump Pucks? Like, who would the Hunks want to face more? Looking at these two teams right now.
I mean, looking at it, I would rather play the Dump Pucks, in my opinion. Like, they're really good and they can pull off some flashy plays, but if they can't work together, then they kind of just stifle themselves, you know, and then it becomes the other team playing solid ends up winning the match. And so I would rather go against a team that has the potential to kind of maybe, you know, take themselves out of the game rather than go up against somebody that's going to just play well and you know, bring the game to you.
I agree. I also think that the Dump Pucks and the Hunks have a similar play style. Wow. What a save.
That was the thing that just happened. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was impressive. The shot on net, just Redwood and I did not see who the players were that got that save.
Yeah, I didn't notice who was saving. I think Red was shooting it. But just before that, I watched one of the Crossbar Stickers make a questionable back pinch that I don't think they were going for. And they kind of worked together really well to bail themselves out of that one.
But I say the Dump Pucks and the Hunks have a similar play style. When both teams are playing well, they're a little more aggressive. And that would probably be a pretty high-scoring matchup, too, and entertaining to watch. Crossbar Stickers not looking to let it happen, though. Big shot on net that no one was there for about a minute and a half.
And I gotta be honest,
going the other way, and it's going to go in.
And they just turn it around and capitalize on that. I think that the Crossbar team thought that was just going to go up the post and just kind of suck into the net like it tends to happen, but it was a little bit wider than it needed to be. And so it just kind of flapped around in front, and Redwood didn't wait for it like the Crossbar team did. Clears it out, gets a great clear. 11 capitalizes and scores. Well done.
And 11's going to capitalize and score again.
Hello.
Caster blessing.
Nice. Great pinch on kickoff. He follows it beautifully. 11 reads that off the wall and just smacks it down into the net. Really good shot. Kind of a tough angle to shoot that too. Well done.
Now, Crossbar Stickers need to answer quick. They've got 3 minutes. There's plenty of time. However, you want to go ahead and get the first one in as soon as possible. Get some momentum going back your other way. Be able to breathe without panicking. Zilby is getting the big pinch. Zilby is getting that typical pinch goal you see where you pinch it against the defender off the wall, way away from the net. Get it to curve around and then get someone else to own goal it for you. You know, like you practice.
Yeah. And we're not going to count all of Redwood's own goals today, but that one was one where you kind of got to try to do something. So I won't fault him on that one.
11 moving up. Zomi is going to clear it back out the other way, but 11 has circled around again already to follow up his own pass. Stu's pushing this one down towards 11. 11 comes back. Zilmi gets a nice hit, but it's going to go wide. Didn't quite cut it enough. Redwood pushes it forward again. Another big push from Sean. 11 the big push from Crossbar right now. They're definitely getting some pressure. Need to keep it going.
Yeah, they're just looking
Stu going down. This is going to be big. The big pass. Sean comes down and takes it. Puts it in. We're tied up.
Stu did a great job beating Milner on that 50. Red's trying to get back. I think 11 was stuck in the corner trying to get boost. Couldn't make it back in time. Nice job by Sean to jump up and put that on target quickly so that they can capitalize, make it even game.
Now Zilmi and Redwood go at it. Redwood wins. He's going to push it mid, trying to bring it back for the Dump Pucks. Haven't scored since letting the Crossbar Stickers get back on the board, tie it up. Zilmi now going off the ceiling to clear it out, but it just goes to Redwood. It puts it on. Zilmi was the one who got credited for the save, but both Zilmi and Stu were there blocking that one. Redwood's going to push it up. Unfortunately, it's the wrong way as Stu gets the redirect. Redwood's going to just go ahead and pass it mid on his own net, but he had a lot of players waiting for it. Milnor and 11 both down there waiting for that one.
Yeah, that was kind of a odd play there from Crossbar Stickers because they had both of their other teammates way back in net on their own half, and that's something that they kind of haven't been doing this series, and I think they could have had a chance if one of them had moved up. Maybe just a little bit of miscommunication there. But they get another chance right here.
Oh, Stu with the hit down. But it's too fast for Zilmi, who was still over in the corner and did not bounce correctly to fall backwards in.
And I think that was Milner. I'm not sure if it was, but I'm going to go ahead and give Mil credit because that was a great defensive touch from whoever that was on the dump pucks to keep that away. Because that was super dangerous and kind of needed a deft touch to keep it away from their net.
45 seconds left. Who wants to face the Hunks in the winners final more? Sean gonna kill this one at midfield. Redwood gets the pinch he wanted, but it was the wrong direction. It's gonna go mid still, off the ceiling. Who goes to Stu, who gives it across the ice to Zilmi, who just gives the puck away. 11 now coming up, and Sean has to start it all over again. Milner keeping it going for Sean, who's gonna push it upfield. It's gonna go to 11. Stu's got the block, but it doesn't really go his way. Now we're back on the dump pucks, moving up, 8 seconds left. Can someone put it in? Red looking to pass it in. He gets it from the pinch off the wall.
Nicely done. Holy cow. I did not think that was going in off that angle. He gets a great touch. Milner goes in and just demolishes the goalie. And what in the world is that pinch off of the sidewall and into the net? Are you kidding me?
You know, wow. When you typically hit, you know, perfectly to the side of the goal and make it in.
I thought for sure, I was like, oh, he just pinched it too hard across the net, but no. Red knows what he's doing. He puts it in style. Well done, dumb pucks. They move on.
Indeed, we will see later on the dumb pucks versus the Hunks. They are in the winners final. We will also be seeing the Crossbar Stickers again because we are going to watch the rest of the losers bracket, if I'm reading everything correctly as well. We will see the dumb pucks versus either lethal or a pinch of salt. And then we will also see Brick Squad versus either the Buzzard something or Aleph Snow. Those games going on now, and Pinch of Salt just winning that one. So actually, Crossbar Stickers will be facing a Pinch of Salt. We are going to take a short break, though, and come right back with some more Rocket Hockey League action. Don't go anywhere. Hit that follow so you'll see more of this next week as well. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. In a world where everything you say is the exact opposite of what it's supposed to be, you're in the schwa zone. Baze,
Okay, so
I
we had
need
a
you to give me some actuallys about everything I said that was wrong in the last 2 hours. You've got about 5 minutes. Good luck.
actually, okay, so we had it a little bit wrong. We were
Actually,
we were both confused. It wasn't just Shui. Let's not act like I'm not an idiot up here. Um, so the
schwa.
Schwa, see, good God, the dumb pucks and
I wasn't
Tobo
going to
hunks on
correct, but the
ice.
timing was too perfect
Yeah,
of
right.
you saying.
I don't mess up. Shui, Jesus Christ. So the dumb pucks and Tobo hunks on ice, they are already qualified. They've qualified for the placement tournament that's going to happen after all the play-ins. And so they are done with this play-ins. They did it. Congratulations to both of them. And now we're going to have the crossbar stickers and a pinch of salt play, and also a game between the Buzzard Wasps and Aleph Snow. And the winner of both of those games will also qualify. So we're gonna have two more games, two more qualifiers of this play-ins, and then after that we'll be done, and we'll do the play-ins number 3 next week. I think I've got it all sorted.
And just trying to get everyone in so that we can get this other one started.
Little bit of a party mishap. Thanks, Psionics.
Indeed. Yep. Okay, we're partied back up. Now we'll see if we can get the lobby going. So, yes, we will be watching Crossbar stickers versus a pinch of salt. Should be a good one. And then Brick Squad versus either the Buzzard Ellipses. That's what I'm going to call them since all I see is ellipses.
I think it's
I'm gonna-
Wasps, the Buzzard Wasps.
The Buzzard Wasp. Oh, I saw them last week too. The Buzzard Wasp versus Aleph Snow. Whoever wins that will be against the Brick Squad. We've got everyone in though. So guess what? More Rocket Hockey League action coming your way right now. We're gonna get them added in or teamed up, all readied up. Words, mouth parts, things, thoughts formed, and then eventually said, but in a poor way. This is Rocket League. Baze, who you like in this one?
Man, I think I want to see the Crossbar guys move on. They played so well. It's just like such a heartbreak loss from them from that last series. I want to see them move on and qualify. At the same time, I think Pinch of Salt has a great chance too. I know a few of these names from last week, and they did really well also. So it's anybody's game. Let's see who gets it.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that in the game that they had lost, I had picked them to win too. That it sent them down in the first place.
So it's all your fault, you're saying?
I guarantee you, the voodoo dolls that I bought are working very well. You can buy them in our merchandise store, I'm sure. Have fun at home, even when you're not playing. Wolfie's good. Yeah, no, I really liked the way Pinch of Salt played, and I had picked them to pull it out, if I do recall correctly. So I like the way they played. I have to agree, though. We've watched Crossbar come through all of this and the teams they've gone against. They're looking solid. When they're playing well, they're doing well, and they've been playing well all day. Sean losing that 50-50 in, though. Minute in, really all we've seen so far is some midfield back and forth. This one's going to go towards the net, but Wolfie Live, Wolfie Live, is going to live through that one.
Almost positive that's what his name is, Liv.
Is it
not
Live?
live. He's not a Twitch streamer, no way. I'm being facetious. I don't know.
I thought maybe he just had like an AFK bot that would play Rocket League sometimes for him. So you can know. Right now
maybe.
he's actually live. Ethereal going up for that one. Big clear from the straight up defend over the net. Zilmi doing some air dribbling, gets the air pinch like you've been talking about. Throws it over to the corner where Sean's going to be able to get it. He's going to push it down just too far. Zilmi not able to push that one in.
Yeah, that was a really close opportunity, but not quite. Silver Ho OD, that's how I'm going to say their name, did a great job just kind of waiting and catching the puck as it fell and then pushing it out.
And Sean with the big save after Wolfie lives. Chew, Electric Boogaloo comes out on that one. Wolfie Live's going to push it up, and Zilmi's going to come down. He's going to ZZ past that one, but not past Wolfie. Wolfie and Silver Ho.
Stu and Ethereal are a little bit of rule 1 or 2, whatever rule you think it is.
Ethereal Stew. This week on Fox. Silver Ho Odd is going to push it up the wall, and it's just going to end up in Wolfie's hands, though. He's going to let the floater fall, but Sean is able to hit it out. The floater never quite getting down behind Sean. Zilmi now coming up, pushing this one forward. Wolfie trying to get a handle on it in the corner, and he does. It's going to go up the ceiling. Sean's not going to have a hit on it. But what a 50 from Zilmi. And now Silver Odd is going to come up and put it back on Crossbar's side.
Pinch.
And then the pinch onto the corner. Silverhood gets the score.
Great freaking 50 from him. Sean, I don't know that I could fault him for it too much, but challenging on that back wall that close to your net is a bit dangerous, especially when you're in a 2v2. But either way, great job by Silverhood to pinch that past. And really nice to see two players having all that respect and honor of the game to fully rule one each other.
Zilmi now, it definitely shows a lot of trust in your teammates. That, you know, like you're okay with what's going on. Ethereal versus Sean. Sean doesn't like the Ethereal plane. He puts it right past him.
Questionable things happening.
Questionable things happening in front of the net on both sides. And Stu throws this one down. Zilmi does not get it past. They didn't get a save for that. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Wolfie. I can't believe there wasn't a save for that. This one's falling in.
So
what
close.
A pinch from Sean, and picks up Savior. Ethereal now going off the ceiling to push this one forward. Stu P Spiders back on the case again. Wolfie Live throws it over to Ethereal, though. Stu comes all the way back around. Some fast rotation from Stu. Doesn't get far, though. Silverhole.odd is going to keep it up there. Wolfie Live's going to Wolfie score, but forgets to put the puck actually in the hole. Sean now up the wall versus Silver. And hi-ho, Silver wins, and we are going the pinch of salt's direction.
And 20 seconds left, and it seemed like the pinch of salt has had all of the pressure in the latter half of this game, just keeping it over in the orange half.
Yeah, I agree. Amazingly, only 5-5 on shots. Both teams at 5 right now. Stoopy Spider trying to get it up the wall for the last little push. Ethereal's going to get it pushed back the other way. It's going to fall. Pinch of Salt only winning by 1, but I agree. Feels like they had more momentum throughout most of that game.
And the biggest chance that Crossbar had in that game was the questionable moment. And what happened there, it was kind of crazy, but somebody faked a defensive touch, and it was absolute brilliant because it destroyed all of Crossbar stickers. I saw all 3 of their team do something that they probably wouldn't have done had they have not thought he was going to touch that puck in the defense.
Indeed.
But it just caused so much trouble for them.
Zoe and Sean turned, both realizing, oh, the puck was actually still live right in front of the net, and they both hit each other at the exact same time, pinched the puck the wrong way. Rough.
And a pinch of salt didn't capitalize from that, but it did keep them alive, and they only won from the one goal. And that one goal they had was kind of a bit of a lucky pinch, or let's say that he was, a calculated 50 off of that 2v2 whenever they were ruled 1. But let's see if this next match be any different. Close game, first game. It was really, really good stuff.
Indeed.
Both teams want to qualify. They don't want to have to come back for the next week's qualifier. They want to give it over and done with.
Crossbar maybe not having a little trouble with how well a pinch of salt has played together. This being the first team that hasn't had some kind of weird rotational issue or super aggressive play style that Crossbar has really seen in this tournament so far.
Yeah.
Or this play-in. Wolfie versus Stu. Wolfie gets the bite on that one, and now Stu may be a werewolf too. Sean, I'm sorry, threw that one towards the net across the ice. Silver, hi-ho, he was there. Now Ethereal puts this one wide. Wolfie's going to get the pinch. That's the wrong direction. Sean comes up, clears it past the pup. A big 50 from Silver. Gonna keep this one going a pinch of salt's way. Wolfie comes up to even put it back in the corner of Crossbar. Stu's gonna go up a little early. Silmy, what a save after the shot from Silver.
Nice save. I was all ready for that to be a goal, and then Zilby just came out of absolute nowhere, just blazing across his net for the save. Well done. Might have to make another.
Oh, he
of a
tried,
mistouch.
yeah. Ethereal not quite getting the touch he was looking for. Had about a sixth of the goal that was open. There were a lot of orange in that net, but didn't quite get the hit. Stu now going up to the ceiling to battle Wolfie. Sean throwing up over Wolfie now. No respect for the dog. And this is no respect for anyone. Stu just passed all three defenders.
Nice job threading the needle by Stu Spider. Boom. Right behind one and in front of the other as he's rotating in the net. Couldn't have placed that any better. Well done. They take the first goal in the second game.
Spider, how the West was won. Sean's going to go up for this one off the ceiling. It's
really
part
looking
2
forward
of
to
the
the
Stu
Stu book.
Spider series. We need these Patreon high levels. You can be a patron. There isn't a level for books about Stu P. Spider yet, but there should be.
Yet
Go
is the
become a
operative
patron and
word.
tell them what level you'd really like to see. Sean's going to push this one forward. A lot of pressure from Crossbar in this one so far. Stu getting the puck to stay over there. No one going after this. Bays, I'm going to go read a book. Let me know when the action starts again.
Here it comes right now.
Oh, wow. Just ask for it, I guess. Wolfie going near.
Oh, that might just go in. Ethereal might get back, and it is just a little bit wide. Decent chance there from Stu
Nice.
Spider and the
Absolutely. Good little
Crossbar
pot
stickers.
shot across the ice. Especially if you can get it past all the defense, like that's a great time to take a pot shot.
Yeah.
Like worst case scenario, they get back and you're on their side by the time they take control. And wow, Sean getting the magic angle off the corner. Wow. Excellent.
I'm not 100%. I think that this, it was
Oh,
a bit of an
own
own goal.
goal.
I have to, I'm sorry, Redwood, but I think Ethereal's taking the cake for best own goal of the day. That was pretty magnificent.
It would be hard to recreate that.
If he could hit that shot on purpose
Oh,
in the
wow,
other
that'd be
net,
great.
he'd be the best.
You back pass on your own team and then just have him drive under it. Oh, Sean passes it right back to Silver, and Silver says we're not out of this yet.
Gets a nice pinch. Sean tries to clear it out, but he kind of just hits it straight back to Silver, and the puck being so heavy, he kind of throws his car a little bit so he can't follow it up. Nice job by Silver to stay on the play. And 1 point away from tying this game back up with 2 minutes left. It is definitely doable for them.
It is, and they would be on match point if they could get it up. They won the first one. They only need this one. Wolfie's going to keep 50 until he gets it center, and my goodness, what a couple of 50s in a row. Ethereal finishes it off.
And I'm not sure how long Ethereal was lurking over there, but I just, as soon as
like
the
he
pass
just made
comes
it.
out, you just see him creeping out of the corner like, hello.
Hi,
Nice
guys. Oh, is it my turn? Great.
Game back at even just under 2 minutes.
Indeed, a minute 45 left to go. Stu P. Spider is going to throw it towards the net. Zilmi follows him up, but Ethereal is just there to clear it away. Some excellent positioning from a pinch of salt. Ready on all sides of the net right there. Sean gets the
Big
pitch,
pinch.
but
Little bit
wow,
too
this one's going to
much.
keep going. It may go
Holy.
all the way back. He gets a little bit of help. Stu has to come up and stop that one. That one went about 330 degrees around the field there.
Nice clear from Ethereal. That was kind of a tricky one because the puck was kind of bouncing and flopping up against that wall. Nice defense from Crossbar.
And Sean with the big save after Ethereal's shot there. Sean getting Savior medal. Stoopy Spider, what a little flick. Just getting it off the side of his car. Gets it past one defender, but another one was ready, rotating back. Sean now pushing back up, trying to make something happen. Looking to pull back ahead with 40 seconds left. Wolfie misses in the air. Zilmi versus Ethereal, and that Ethereal plane says no. Silver's going to push this one up. 30 seconds left. Who wants it more? Pinch of Salt could finish the whole series off right now. Crossbar need a win. Zilmi is not going to get that 50. Wolfie says Crossbar be dead.
And nice job. Silver got a really good 50 out in the midfield, not too fast. And then Wolfie doing a great job of noticing that the goalie had moved out to near post when he probably should have chilled in the net. And he shoots at far post, and nobody's saving that one. And 15 seconds left. They got to get a point, or they are going to be out of this qualifier and have to try again next week.
They need to be there for this pressure. Wolfie just getting past Sean, not even in position to follow up what could have been a 50. Zilmi is just going to leave this one on the ice. A Pinch of Salt winning handily against the solid play of Crossbar, or what we had seen earlier as solid play. Pinch of Salt moving on in this tournament. What do you think of those two teams? Do you think we'll see Crossbar Sticker back here for another play-in?
I think we definitely should see them back. They didn't qualify this time, but there is next time. And there's just a few mistakes that they could clear up and really, lock in and focus on their game, and I think they'd be fine. And this match was just barely won out by a pinch of salt. Like, not to take anything away from them, but it was really close, both sides of the puck. And it's just nice job by them to stay on it. And even after that, a little bit of an unfortunate own goal by Ethereal, they came back and won it. Good job.
And we are going to take a short break. Hit follow so you get more Rocket Hockey League action each week. We will be back next Saturday with more play-ins. Come back and see the Crossbar Stickers again. I agree. They need to come back in. We will be back in just a few minutes with our last matchup. Brick Squad against ? Don't go away. We'll be right back.
RHL Play-In Qualifier number 1 is in the books. 17 teams participated, but only 4 advanced to take part in the 2-day play-in placements coming up on December 14th and 15th. Here's how. 2 teams made it through the upper bracket, winning all 3 of their matches, Windchime Frogs and Invictus. Invictus managed it without any losses, while the Windchime Frogs did drop 1 game along the way to OO What's This, a team that would later advance in the lower bracket. And speaking of that lower bracket, let's take a look at our qualifiers from among the losers. As mentioned, OO What's This survived the day after falling to the Windchime Frogs in the upper bracket final qualifying round. They were able to knock out the resilient Buzzard Wasp to secure their spot in the placements. The final team to advance from Play-In Qualifier number 1 is Girls with Tudes, the team that Invictus was able to dispatch in their final qualifying round. In the losers bracket final qualifier of the day, the girls managed to take care of a spunky new entry this season, Team XD from Finland, a team to watch going forward based on a strong performance in their debut. How does all of this work, you might be wondering? Over the course of our 4 play-in qualifying events, 15 teams will win the right to participate in Championship Season 5. Waiting on the 15 intrepid teams battling their way in is Absolute Leverage Esports. Aleph won the RHL Open, the now retired RHL Minor Leagues, and earned the right to bypass qualifications. Together, these 16 teams will play in a 2-day placement event on December 14th and 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern. The results of this event will be used to sort teams in a division for regular season play. In Championship Season 5, the RHL has expanded from 2 to 3 competitive divisions: the Champions Division, the Contenders Division, and the Challengers Division. Each division will be comprised of 6 teams for an 18-team total field. 2 teams have already captured spots in the Champions Division as rewards for their Season 4 accomplishment. Semifinal earned their auto bid twice, both by having the best record in the regular season and by winning the overall league championship at our Season 4 Grand Final. However, since they can only take one auto bid, the other is awarded to the Grand Finals runner-up, Screwbot Esports. That means Semifinal and Screwbot get to kick back and watch the rest of the hopefuls try to claw their way through not only the qualifying rounds, but also the placements. We know the Wind Chime Frogs, Girls with Tudes, Invictus, and Oh Whoa What's This have all advanced. After that, there are 2 more play-in qualifying opportunities, Saturday, November 30th, and Sunday, December 8th, all leading to the big play-in placements on December 14th and 15th. Enjoy play-in qualifier number 2, where 4 more teams punch their tickets. Until next time, I'm Broba, and this is Rewind.
Welcome back, fans of Rocket Hockey League action, which we've got more of. Bays, we've got a rematch.
Yeah, this is a great matchup. This is Brick Squad and Buzzard Wasps. And when I saw the Buzzard Wasps, they got Kovalchuk and Sam Pico, and those are some big names in the Snow Day community. I was wondering who put them down in the lower bracket. Well, it was the Brick Squad. So here is their chance at the rematch. And the winner of this game qualifies, goes on to the next stage of the tournament. And the other team is going to have to come back next week and try to get back in. And this should be a good one. I just seeing Kovalchuk's name in the lower bracket kind of made me question things. So let's see what happens. And right away, boom, wall to wall. And it looks like they either subbed someone for the Brick Squad or someone changed their name. But either way, good choice because he's already scored.
I am trying to figure out who. Okay, Brick Squad is orange. Buzzard Wasp, blue. I know things now. It's only 7 seconds in. I didn't have time to get my bearings. Indeed, this should be a really good matchup. And of course, the Wasps running all the way through the losers bracket, only to meet and put you there as in the first place. What a tale. Who wants this win more? Do the Wasps have the taste of victory and are ready to capitalize? It's on New York, Delaware said, is going to put it center, but it's going to get cleared away. Then Snipe's going to have to follow up and Cleat clearing it away for the Wasps. He's going to put it mid to Sallow, who's going to get the hit across the ice and put it in, tying it up 1-1.
Wonderful job. Kovalchuk gets a good 50 right here and just kind of stays with it if he has to, but Sallow sees the opening and rushes forward and just hits it downfield. Beautiful job. Saw that nobody's back, capitalized. Just like that, game is back to even.
Snipe, big hit on the kickoff. He's gonna put it forward. It's gonna go into the corner. Snipe's gonna get the follow-up hit, and Sama Pico is there. And just like that, the Wasps are up by 1.
Great job, great pass. Just beats the defender in the corner, and then wall to wall. Looked like he tried to get that save, but just goes a little bit too far inside, missed the puck. And Sam Pico did the good job of playing the whiff. What you should always do if you're the second man going for the shot. Assume they will miss.
And our winner of Twitch comment of the day goes to Project Beaks, who says, I listened to an Iron Butterfly drum solo while that puck was on its way in. Congratulations, Project Beak. You've won my heart. It's on New York, Delaware, the best prize I can give. Sam Pico's got this one And Sam Apiko's going Sam Uppo on the Celino, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's O in wide, Della said, and is going forward. Wall-to-wall 3 is pushing forward now. Sam Apiko trying to get this out of the Wasp side, but it's just stuck over there. Snipe coming up, snipe it away. He's got it mid. What a clear by Wall-to-wall, who goes over the wall with that one. And now, Dead Medic, and it's on New York. Fighting it out up above, and it's not going on New York's direction. Now Ito has the 50 and does not get that hit.
And right away, I've noticed a little bit more speed coming out of these two teams. And I don't know if that's the skill level or the comfort level or the determination. Nicely done. Salo read that perfectly.
There's some determination for you to push up ice. Gets down, picks up his boost just in case. And then just jumps right over the Dead Medic.
Dead Medic, that's such a tough position. Like, what do you do to stop that?
Yeah, what was Dead Medic's ultimate plan anyway?
Yeah, like I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I could tell him to do that any better because it was just, you know, kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't jump, because if he did jump, he was going to put it in. So
yeah,
he still didn't fully panic. He just wasn't in a great spot. Sam Apiko's going to need a big 50, which he gets. Wow. Puts it way back over to Ito, New York. Salo up from the ceiling, gives it to Ito, just turns and just hands it right over. Wants to give it away. Such nice play from these guys, by the way. So nice just handing the puck over to the other team. Not as nice demoing a guy on the way to their own goal. Snipe gets this one.
This one, I think, another time where Wall-to-Wall should not have tried to pinch there. Like, it's really nice to get those pinches out of defense when you're the last man. It feels good, but it's even better when you just don't get scored on.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
I think
it's
staying
just the same
low.
if you're gonna like just do a big clear. If you're just clearing over to the other team and don't really have anyone behind you, you're not actually helping.
Yeah, like just go ahead and just stay grounded, catch the puck, control it, even get a 50 onto the sidewall. Just going for that pinch when you're last man back is just super dangerous, and if you're not perfect, you're probably getting scored on.
And the Buzzard Wasps now looking to just tuck this one away and go up 1-0 in the series.
Oh,
and Salo trying to do it, puts one too many touches on it. Sam Apiko goes flying by. I think they're fine. They just want to kill some time at this point anyway. But now the Brick Squad they've got to figure something out. Clearly, they are getting dominated in this rotation. As we said, Wall-to-Wall wasn't playing earlier when we saw him.
The Buzzard Wasps are playing fast. They're playing so much faster, it seems like going to, whenever they're both going up for the puck, the blue team just has the orange team beat out just that tiny bit.
They have the speed of Wasps and the look of a buzzard circling around its victim, which is what we've got here. This victim's falling dead quicker and quicker. They've got 50 seconds left. They need 3 goals just to tie this one up. It's on Y Delator. Throws it to the mid, but Dead Medic was about a day and a half behind. Did not get there in time. 35 seconds left. Sam Apiko's going to push forward. Going the wrong direction as far as anyone from the Brick Squad is concerned. Sam Apiko, no respect for the fact that the Brick Squad actually wanted to score themselves.
Yeah, they're just kind of running away with it at this point. I wonder if swapping out Wall-to-Wall was a good decision or not at this point. Like, maybe, of course, they had to, potentially, but right. It looks like maybe they're trying to get warmed up again, and, like, that's a tough thing to do at the final stages of a tournament, to swap players and then, you know, get reacquainted with a different play style, potentially.
I agree, and the Brick Squad and the Hunks on Ice, the Hunks being the ones that put the Brick Squad down here, it was definitely not a great game for the Brick Squad, but they've been playing so well all day that I definitely hope it was a necessary thing and not a, oh, well, let's try this for a change.
Yeah, like potentially maybe a morale decision, who knows, but it's not working out for them right now, but maybe that was just their warm-up game, and next game they'll bring it to them. But that first game, Buzzard Wasps, They were on top.
811 shots on net. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Bricks Red right now doesn't look like they have any answers. Their rotations don't seem smooth. They rarely get any pressure put on the Wasp side, and when they do, they give it up very quickly, because we saw a couple of times where even second man wasn't there. I mean, we're not even talking like we're getting all the way to third or fourth man. Just the second man wasn't there. That's got to be fixed. Like, these aren't even minor things like, oh, maybe they'll mess up. No, you got to fix these. It's not working right now. Dead Medic going for, and I'm sorry I didn't hit ready. That was my bad. Dead Medic going for a card change, I'm assuming.
And I can assume that this first match was just them trying to get warmed up with a different third, because it's really tough to change one little thing between games, and it's even tougher to change a whole player between games. So we'll have to see if they can tighten things up, get their rotation back on point, and play the game that we know that they can play. And I mean, they put the Buzzard Wasps down here in the losers bracket. They can beat these guys. We know that they can.
Exactly. Well, we know at least 2/3 of them can.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever the reason for the change was, Dead Medic and Ito clearly played really well together in the first series of games. So they need to at least be a driving force and go like, okay, look, if this isn't working right now, take stronger defensive side, take stronger offensive side, whatever they need him to do to fit into that spot. They just need to do that now, because you're dealing with just a random, okay, we had to switch out really quick. Do what you can to survive at this point. Dead Medic trying to survive, keeping it center. It's not going to work
we're
again.
We're going to feel real foolish if he just changed his name. Just to mess with us.
No, because clearly that was a poor decision too. Wait, he's not Stu, is he? No, Stu's in.
No, that was
Crossbar stickers.
Crossbars, yeah.
Samipico is going to put this one over center after it was dangerously in front of his own net. Ito getting the big hit off center. Oh my goodness, the puck was practically all the way in the net. Does not go in.
Absolute robbery right there. Holy cow. I can't believe that didn't score. That's the closest the puck can get to being a goal and not exploding. Like, what?
That was crazy. What a lucky break on their side. Big demo on Ito right there. New York looking like he's from Brooklyn now, getting some scars. He's pushing forward. Snipes going to take it away, though, as Snipes do. He's going to put it in. And now the Wasps just need to hold off 3 minutes.
Or score another 4 goals like they did last game.
That's a more effective, comfortable way to do it. At bare minimum.
And even if the Brick Squad doesn't make this one, remember, they have another chance. They can come back next week and try again, but they've got to get something. Oh boy, almost a own goal there from Kovalchuk, but he's a smart boy. He doesn't quite put it on target.
And it's going center on him again. This is dangerous. Samipico going for that big finish from coming down off the ceiling. Snipes putting it center again. All of a sudden, just like last match, it looks like the Brick Squad is having trouble getting out of their own net. Wall to wall, trying to go goal to goal, puts it near center. But again, Samipico, the entire Wasps team just seems to have an answer for everything that the Brick Squad can do. Wall to wall, trying to find another angle on it. He's going up from above this time. Does not quite get around again. Ito trying to put it center. He's going to come off the ceiling, go for a midair block. Dead Medic is not getting that one. Now Sallow has a chance to put it near the other goal, but what a save from, I believe, Dead Medic. It wasn't a save, but it was a great clear from Dead Medic to make sure it didn't go in. Dead Medic putting one on. Snipe is there to defend. Snipe gets another hit and it goes the wrong way. And oh my goodness, how has no one scored this? Dead Medic now trying to keep it in the center. How did no one get that puck in the net base?
Man, great defensive rotation. That's how. Because every
Oh,
time, like they even got a demo to clear the goal, and as soon as it happened, Kovalchuk was right back in net. Like, holy cow, they can't get a break because
oh,
they couldn't have done that play any better. I don't think
I
on
agree.
on the Brick Squad side, but Buzzard Wasps, they're just always there.
And now, Brick Squad again pressuring, putting more pressure on the side. They've got a minute 10 left. Can they do it? Wall to wall is going up the wall. He's going to pass it over to Ito. Ito's there. He gets a push on it, but it's a little wide. He may have been looking for Medic, who is also to his left. Medic, smartly knowing there was literally not a great option for him, kind of backed off a bit, but it doesn't matter. They've still got pressure on that side. They just need to keep it going. Dead Medic's going to push it center. Again, no one is there from the Brick Squad. This is going up the wall again from Ito. Wall to wall was there for the 50-50, but it's not going to go in. Dead Medic going to try again. How many times can they try and not find this hole? Dead Medic and Ito canceling out each other's shot. Wall to wall is going to put this one wall to wall. Ito's going to go up the wall, but Samapika's going to take control. This one's going over to Dead Medic. He's going to try and get control again. 18 seconds left. They're looking for any goal they can get. Wall to wall is going to push it forward. Ito's going up for this one. No, says Salo. Dead Medic's going to push it forward. Ito is there to keep it going, but no, it's going to get pushed back down. This one's going to fall short for the Brick Squad.
Salo just gets that extra nice go-ahead goal. And wow, that was pretty great. I think they heard you and they said, you know what? Scored one goal and then just holding out for 5 minutes. That sounds like an easy job. Let's do
It
it.
sure seemed easy for him, didn't it? Wow, so much pressure on their side. Not able to do it. And
Just like that, Buzzard Wasps, they
Buzzard Wasps are moving on in this
qualify
tournament.
in kind of dominant fashion. Like it wasn't a blowout right there, but they were in control from start to finish. It felt like in this lower bracket. I would have loved to see the upper bracket to see, the Brick Squad must have just been absolutely on point to take these guys down and put them down here. Or maybe the Buzzard Wasps wanted to go into the lower bracket and fight from there. Who knows? But great job.
Both times, Brick Squad won their series against the Buzzard Wasps in round one, 2-0. And so the Buzzard Wasps doing the same to them after that. And I just realized I tried to cut some things out. So Dumb Pucks and Hunks on Ice, Toboe, both making the qualifiers on the winners bracket. Down below, we're adding in a pinch of salt and the Buzzard Wasps from the losers bracket. So they will all join the other qualifiers from Plan 1. And we've got more plans. Can you believe it? Next 2 weeks, next Saturday.
2 more rounds.
Yeah, 2 more rounds. Heck yeah. Next Saturday, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and then the Sunday after 2 p.m. Eastern. Unless I'm wrong because of Thanksgiving, but I don't think I am. I think I remember that being it. We would also like you guys to join our Discord. You can be a part of this community. You can play in the Rocket Hockey League along with all these guys. You can be in one of these play-ins. You can be in some of the other amazing tournaments they have. You'll be seeing links to the Discord in the chat soon. Also, a huge shout out to our patrons. Baze, who are our patrons?
Our patrons, we have AG, Bama, Bodie McBoatface, love it,
I know.
Castar, Gunner, Just Terrible, Kamikaze, Owen, Peter Hassenpfeifer, love that name too, Ross
Absolutely.
Susie, and Rice.
And for some reason, I guess they don't like their casters becoming patrons because they don't have me on that list. I'm kind of offended.
Oh,
after
are you
becoming a patron myself last
Oh my
week?
gosh,
That's
Mud.
how much I've
Blame Mud.
enjoyed the Rocket Hockey League. But
It's
man,
definitely
I don't
Mud's.
know now that I'm getting shunned like this.
Yeah, wow.
Uh,
How you gonna do them like this, guys?
right? Guys, do them good. Hit follow up there. Hopefully we'll get a subscribe button soon. We hit over 100 people, a literal 100 people watching today. Join our Discord and become a part of this great community. And if you'd like to become a patron as well, there will be a link in the Twitch chat very soon. Become a patron, support this community. We will be back next week. Baze, you have any last words?
Look out for the upcoming Chronicles. It's going to be a great series of Stu P. Spider. He's a detective. He only works on Rocket League cases, but it's going to be coming out next fall where all books are sold.
Yes. And then
Schwa is the author.
and then the year after that, we will have Stu P. Spider going to the Old West. So that will be a fun flashback episode. Folks,
Adventures to come.
don't go anywhere. We will have a new channel for you to follow. We're gonna get our raid on. Come back next Saturday and see us again. Good night.